Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here, Gotham Chronicles, 1939. I ate some wings, and they are not agreeing with me, and today we will be having a bathroom break. Almost assuredly within the first hour. Anthony! No, let's start with the star of our show. Lotus. Who are we playing
Yes.
today?
Today I am playing Roxy Knox, aka Black Eye Betty. She is a waitress during the day at a diner, and at night she is a prize fighter in an illegal boxing ring.
Ooh. Now, this is our first female hero in the Gotham Chronicles 1939 category. Would you say you're a feminist icon, trailblazer?
Um, sure.
Are you scared that your DEI inclusion character is going to ruin movies forever?
No.
Okay.
Should I be? Go
And
on. Tell me more.
what's going on? What's the deal? Whatever it was. Anthony, who are you playing today?
Today we have him, Sunday Silence, and I'd like to point out the fact now we have two dumbasses with weeb pictures on Roll 20. But anyway, Sunday Silence is the leader, the organizer of this illegal fighting ring that Roxy fights in. He has contacts with pretty much all the crime families of Gotham, and he has grown delusion with Gotham. He doesn't think there's anything to be done with this city, so he just tries to make as much money as he can while exploiting the homeless, to get him information. But maybe Roxy can bring some more hope to his life. She can solve some problems around here and be a feminist icon while at it.
Excellent. What are his advantages, disadvantages?
He has an old wound. Let me remember what that does real quick. Uh, He has an old wound whose effects come back at the worst moments. Each time they obtain a critical fail or receive damage of more than 7, they must perform a constitution test of difficulty 15. If they fail, they receive a penalty of -5 for strength, dexterity, and MA tests for 2 rounds.
Wow.
So he's not really a fighter anymore,
How
just a
how
coach now.
how much health do you have?
Has 10. 1 to
Okay.
10 dice.
Like, jokes on them, I only have 6 health. Thank you. DDM. Who the hell are you?
Um, sorry. I am playing Evan Erickson, who is a homeless man within the city, who regularly visits the diner that Roxy works at, as well as uh, kind of operating as and selling what little information he can gather uh, to to the underworld that runs this fighting ring.
And you're a cocaine addict, am I correct?
Opium addict, because it's a little funnier.
He's like Sherlock Holmes without the
Yeah,
inductive reasoning.
yeah, yeah. Instead of like rushing in, like you see him put a line on the table just real quick. He's like busting out a pipe and packing it. And he's like, "Hold on, you gotta give me a minute. You gotta give me a little bit." He's setting up an opium pipe.
For Riley's joke, I'm like Sherlock Holmes, but a dumbass.
What's that movie about Jack the Ripper and opium? Johnny Depp from Hell.
Oh,
That's it. From Hell.
yep. I've
That's what I
seen
was
that one.
picturing. He is like a kind of dumbass Sherlock Holmes.
Oh. Let's see. Psych has a dumbass Sherlock Holmes. Hey, Guardian.
Yes.
Who the hell are you? Paintball
I
master.
am paintball victim today, uh, based on the number of uh, red spots I still have left on me. Um, I'm playing Dr. Nicholas Scott, or just Dr. Nick, or Dr. Scott, or whatever. He is a well-respected physician who has a dark secret in that he is very, very far in debt to the mob. Is Carmine family? Is that one of the mobs that we are using?
For our purposes today, it will be to the kosher Nostra, run by Israel Berman.
So the Jewish mafia.
Yes.
Okay, so he's very far in debt to them, and as part of that, he gives them his medical services whenever one of their guys gets shot up by one of their competitors. He will take care of them, and he spends some time working at the fighting rink to take care of the fighters. And essentially, he has two jobs. One of them is secret, so it's going well for him. Uh, he bags under his eyes all the time.
And he's like a shit Batman. Instead of being up on people are like, maybe he's the Batman. He's always gone at night,
Yeah.
and leaving in a hurry.
He's got his medical bag that he's walking around with. Maybe I'll become Jack the Ripper because I'll get like fucking tired of doing this.
Oh. Yikes.
He tells that jokes a lot.
She's keeping a
It's his
tally
favorite
mark.
joke. He works at the ladies' fights. He's like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna become Jack the Ripper of Gotham City. When I crack, but I'm sure that's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Charming, sir. Quite charming. All right. We start our episode today. Oh, wait. We start episode today. 1939, April. World's Fair is opening at the end of the month. The U.S. has acknowledged that General Franco is the new ruler of Spain, and that Spain's now under a fascist government. Germany has, declared their intentions to Poland that they're going to declare war on them if they don't surrender a certain city that I cannot remember, and if I could remember it, I could not pronounce it. But whatever. Germany has broken 2 naval agreements with England, has started building fresh warships. What could those be used for? What else? FDR just sent a letter to Hitler asking him to, cut out all this war shit and pursue peace. And we'll see how that goes next episode. But for now, we find ourselves in a seedy club, in a seedy place, in the seediest town on earth, Gotham, USA. We hear a ding ding, and then Riley's character getting punched in the face. Riley, describe stuff. What are we looking at when we're looking at Black Eye Betty?
Right. So she's taken some hits, She's not an unblemished face. But still a beauty. She's got dark hair and it's pretty athletic looking. as she works during the day and then goes straight to these fights right after and trains in between. A single lady, so it would seem. And a determined look on her face, sort of, she doesn't see the crowd around her. She's not playing to the crowd. She's focused on the fight.
All right. Great. We see you. We're in a seedy club. You're throwing punches, but mainly you're getting punches thrown back at you. But the crowd's loving it. They're cheering because Black Eye Betty, you always get a full 8 rounds. You know, you never come excited with your popcorn and your gin, and then someone gets knocked out first round. You know, you're always gonna get a full match with her, so everybody's excited, and see people in the background. It's a smoke-filled arena, or not arena, but just like small cramped area with people standing up and waving money and be like, yeah, being rowdy, tossing beer bottles into the arena. But at the end of 3 minutes, the bell goes off. Ding ding. Black Eye Betty, true to her name, has got a black eye. But the ref goes over, grabs both of your mitts, and raises the other boxer's hand as she is the victor, as per usual. You know, you're famous for for always lasting, but you're never the one that like scores the most points or damage on your opponent.
Gotcha.
Ain't that the way?
Ain't it?
But yeah, everyone's like, "You're champion!" Everyone's like, yeah, nameless person, yeah. And he's like, "Let's hear it for our workhorse, Black Eye Betty." And we're like, yeah. A few times.
She'll like acknowledge the crowd, but then she'll go up to her opponent and like bump mitts as like a good game gesture.
Yeah, great sportsmanship. And you got black eye, a little cut above your eyes, so you know what that means.
Yeah, if I don't want people to ask questions at work tomorrow, I've got to go visit the doc.
So yeah, you monkey your way around the ropes, through the cloud. Some people clap you on the back. Some people are like, "God, I lost money on you, you dumb broad." You know, manly things. And some people are like, "That's your fault. Everybody knows Black Eye Betty's you know." And then he grows silent as you walk by. But you make it into the back room where the doctor is. Doctor, what do you look like? What are you doing?
Yeah, he's he's kind of a slight man. You know, he's a little underweight these days, having trouble keeping up with everything he's supposed to be doing, and most of his money goes to paying off his debts. So yeah, I'd say he's got dark hair, bags under his eyes, but he's
different doctor. Sorry.
different doctor. Yeah, he's less attractive than that, I would say. But he is friendly, and he just as what do you like to be called? Do you like to be called Betty, or would he know you as a different name, or?
I would say he probably knows her real name, Roxy.
So, okay, yeah. So he, as she, comes in, he shakes his head. Well, Roxy, it's you got another one in the books here. I've already got the stuff laid out, and he's got like the cold press that they use on boxers to try to take the swelling down as quickly as possible. Um, and then he's got uh, uh, things to stop nosebleeds and stuff like that laid out, and he's like, "Have a seat, I'll take care of you." And just goes to work trying to do the best he can to make sure she's good to go before she leaves.
It's good to see you, Doc.
Oh yeah, I'm here all the time. It feels like
How you holding up?
I'm making it. I feel like I'm putting a dent in the debt. So good thing is they won't let me gamble anymore. So it's not getting worse.
That's good at least. I haven't seen you at the diner in a while.
Well, yeah. Um, it, it's cheaper to eat at home these days, so I grab what I can, but before I go to the hospital.
I get it. Well, how about this? Next one's on me.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I know they don't pay you great up there.
Please,
You
Doc,
gotta.
I insist.
All right, I'll come by. Yeah, just let me know when your next shift is. I'll come in.
You got it.
And then he puts the cold piece of like metal up against the face, like, sorry about this.
Ah, fuck!
Alright. With that, we cut to Israel Berman in his private booth that's got the best seat of the fight. He's talking with some of his other made men about David the Goliath, appearing in court, and they're like, he's one of ours, shouldn't we try to get him out? And Israel Berman's like, F no. Fuck no. He took an unauthorized hit by the Irish. No way. He can sit in jail for all I care. And at this point, we have Silas Sunday brought into the booth to talk to the mob boss, benefactor of this establishment.
Well, hello there, gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying your night. How's it going?
And he's like, good. Who am I? What? Find a voice. Sunday. Come, sit down. I want to talk to you about something.
Oh, of course, sir. And he'll sit down next to him.
All right. Anthony typecast is the guy that talks to mob bosses.
That is true. Goddamn.
About this time, up in the arena is the next fight. It's the title match of tonight. Black Canary versus Fire and Ice. Two ladies at once. My dream.
I was gonna say.
I was waiting for it.
Look, somebody was gonna have to, do the Office Space. Well, if I had $1 million.
I do too.
Well, I reckon if I had $1 million, I could set that up.
Sometimes when I listen to these recordings, I hear myself like go silent for a second. And I was like, "Oh, what's this jackass about to say?" And then I do it. And sometimes I'm like, it'd be funny if I said this at this point, and I do. I'm like, hilarious. Black Canary gets in the arena and starts fighting. And so Israel's looking at Sunday Silas, and he's like, Sunday. What do you think of her? He points at Black Canary.
No, I've seen some fights of her before, sir. She looks really good. Like, I'm gonna a lot of money on her tonight. I don't know, not me, but I got some bats on her. That's what I'm saying.
He nods his head. He says, "Tell me, Sunday, have you heard of Bruno, the the Aryan Eagle, as they're calling her?"
That is a good question. Has somebody heard about this guy? Would have
Ooh,
it bring something.
intelligence.
Oh, he has a 10. I'm sure this will go great. Give me big numbers, baby. I imagine the old wound is in his head.
Woo!
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Who doesn't?
Yeah, Sunday's heard of this. This is one of them Ubermenches that Germany's producing now. She's like a big gorilla lady. Not actually a gorilla, but because it's comic books. But yeah, she's like a big muscular lady that's boxing, and she's in.
Swastika nipple pasties.
Yeah,
perhaps?
that's her. That's her.
It's lost the boobs. I knew you'd see her someday.
Swasta boobs. That's pretty good. I have to say, I wanted to post a Black Canary gif, and I have to. Okay, I have to warn you. So this is the first one, which is pretty good. That one's fine. But the second choice.
I think I know.
Woo!
Yep.
And I apologize.
Hubba.
This is our 5-minute bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Yes. I get it, honestly. I cannot blame it. I cannot point any fingers.
I'll let you guys know I am currently under tornado warning. So if I disappear, I am probably taking shelter.
Now let's hope you don't have to. That sounds horrible. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in this table. No, it wasn't. It was in the Saturday one. But like some people in the Saturday table live in Japan, so like there's earthquakes like every single day pretty much, and it's crazy to me. We don't have anything like that in Brazil. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have earthquakes. Like sometimes we have floods down in the south, because of rains, especially. Like nothing that I have seen or experienced personally. So it's always crazy when people talk like, oh, just on a normal Sunday, may have a hurricane here right now or later. Yeah, but let's hope you don't have to. Let's hope there's no hurricanes near you today.
So is there not like any natural disaster that's like more common in Brazil?
Not really, no. I'll say the floods, but again, it's mostly because of the rain and how the cities are built. Let me check real quick the name of the thing that absorbs water under concrete, and that causes the flood. How's this called in English? If Google would help me. I am terrible, like specific. What's the word now? Like specific.
Wow.
I mean, your English is pretty damn good, so you don't have to apologize for missing specific words.
Sorry,
No, that is-
I just looked up. I was like, there's got to be something, right? So I looked up a big map of all known natural disasters, and sure enough, the central part of Brazil is just a big. Oh, there's just nothing there. There's just a big.
Yeah, there's nothing going on.
It's like, oh yeah, there's a flood every once in a while, and there's a drought. Otherwise, there's a drought, but then otherwise, there's like nothing.
Around here in the northeast, there's a lot of droughts and desertification. There is that. That's more or less because of human action and not just a thing that happens. But a forest around the south, mostly like the screwed up. So the water accumulates underground and just bursts out when it rains a lot. So you got a lot of flooding here and there. But otherwise, no, it's pretty chill. Oh no.
I live right in the hurricane strike zone for southern U.S. But I mean, I've never been like in an area where it got really bad. I mean, I lived through Katrina, but I don't live in New Orleans. There was certainly a whole lot of damage and a lot of businesses lost in certain parts of, you know, the town that I live in, but it was um, nobody was there because you know, it's like clearly the area that's going to get hit hardest in the uh, uh, a coastal storm is the, you know, the restaurants that are sitting on top of the coast, you know.
Yeah, the
So a lot of
beachfront.
those went away. Right, yeah. We do
Yeah,
get tornadoes, but not like Midwest tornadoes. We get like we'll have, you know, like thunderstorms coming off of the Gulf or coming across from Texas and stuff. Sometimes they will create tornadoes, but it's not um, with the same frequency that you guys would get in the Midwest. Um,
yeah. That's really the only thing to watch out for here is tornadoes. Like, we're not on any big fault lines or anything, so
yeah,
there's not like earthquakes commonly. Not like on the West Coast, earthquakes are pretty common as far as I understand.
yeah. That's what I hear. I've never felt an earthquake. That's seems crazy to me. I would, I'm sure, freak out. Uh, but yeah, we do get flooding, but it's usually the result of storm surge, so it's like a byproduct of a hurricane, you know, rather than like a thing that happens on its own.
Yeah, and well, at least with a hurricane, you've got at least a few
Warning.
days warning. Generally,
Yeah.
they're so heavily tracked.
Yeah, so the thing is like, yeah, we get like, actually the job that I used to work at about a year ago, and for 12 years before that, was a company that dealt with catastrophes like hurricanes. So I would have to track hurricanes a lot more than I normally would, because it doesn't matter. Like, normally, most people just are like, is it going to hit my house? No? Okay, then I don't really care, you know? Uh,
Yeah,
but I was like, if it hits anywhere, it's probably going to affect my life, because it means, you know, work hours might change, or I have to
yeah.
do different things, sort of thing.
Were,
But
were you having to like travel a lot for work or something?
I personally, I didn't, but about 90% of the company did. So
Ah,
like,
okay,
you
okay.
know, it was like um, priorities would shift if a hurricane happened, and I would, you know, have to work longer hours. But the thing is like, we track them very, very heavily. But you know, there is only so much accuracy you can have with a hurricane. So like, when it appears out in the Gulf, they'll say, well, it's probably going to be a hurricane, and but the possible affected area is pretty much the whole southern U.S. You know, it's
Yeah,
like, you know, and then it just, you know, it keeps narrowing down. So like, I remember like 3 years into working with this company, uh, that's a guess. I remember it was during Superstorm Sandy, which was not really a hurricane by the time it actually hit land, but it was going to be a hurricane. And their initial prediction was it was going to hit central Florida. I think it was going to like carve through Orlando, is what they expected it to do. So our company got a bunch of people headed towards Florida, and like, I'm getting calls from people. They're like, I can't log in from, you know, and we do this. I'm on the road driving to Florida, you know, and everybody's hyped up, and it went to New York.
really. It
It
went climbed all
it
the way up the East Coast.
climbed all the way up the East Coast and cut into New York and caused a shit ton of problems for New York.
Well,
But all
that's
those people that went to Florida had nothing to do because it didn't hit there.
okay.
And they were mad, I can tell you,
Yeah,
because they're
like
contractors, and you know, we tell them, hey, we're sending you because this is where they're predicting to hit it, but you may have to go somewhere else. It may be to a place where you can't go. But you know, a lot of people went there and then made $0 because there was no work
yeah.
there.
What was it? Was it Hurricane Harvey that like crossed over Florida like 3 or 4 times?
I think so. I think that is also the one. Um, was it hard? No,
I know
there
Harvey
was an
was like the
older one.
last like really big one, but there was one a few years ago that I just remember seeing the map of it, and it went and hit the tip of Florida, came back across the Panhandle, and then across over the top, and then continued along the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, that sounds like that one. There's a lot of them. We had one. This was whenever I was in high school. That's just sat off the coast. Didn't even go inland for like 3 days and just rained on everything
Ugh,
for like days.
yeah,
Um,
just a massive funnel, just
yeah,
shooting water at you guys.
yeah, and I mean, it kept weakening because, it was like it wasn't in the warmest part of the waters anymore, and part of the storm was, enough over land where it was weakening. So by the time that it did make landfall, it was was a weak storm, but all of the water still caused, tons of damage. And then there was one that happened. This was before I was born, but like my parents and their generation always used to talk to it. Because um, I'm doxing myself a little bit here, but the the way that the hurricane works is that, like, on one side of a hurricane, it's going to push water in or into the coast, and on the other side of the hurricane, it's pulling water out. So uh, at one point, it pulled water out of the bay near where I live, and it pulled so much water out that they were like, there's like a giant battleship that sits off the coast, and
Oh yeah.
they're like, oh, you can see where it's anchored to the, it's like concreted in. It was like,
Oh, okay.
because all the water was gone.
God. Here, I'm gonna go look at the storm. I just so I've got a big like blackout curtain in front of my window, but I've got a window that's almost floor to ceiling in my room. Um, and I just saw a flash, a line of lightning, like look, like just the light from it shine through. So I'm like, I'm gonna go see how
It's
bad this.
very intense. It goes through
How,
the blackout curtain.
yeah, well,
Okay,
it's
well,
just a little crack next to it.
if you open that curtain
It's
and there's a
fine.
vampire on the other side,
It's
don't
fun
come
to be
screaming at
aliens.
us.
Look, that was a genuine worry I had, looking out any window at night whenever I was a kid, because you just know there's something on the other side that's looking at you when you do that.
All right.
Oh man, there's like a dirt path on the way to my grandmother's house. And when I was a kid, I was sure Slenderman was stalking me whenever I went up there.
I
uh,
feel that.
I had to walk back to my house through the woods. Um, like all embarrassing stories. This was caused by me trying to go see a girl. Um, my parents were out of town. Not out of town. They were on a cruise, and the girl that I was dating at the time was like, "Hey, come over. It's the middle of the night. My parents are asleep." So of course I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." Um, but I lived back in the woods, and it had just rained a lot, and I got my car stuck in the mud. So I had to walk back through the woods at like 2 in the morning or something, and that was a fun walk back. But the funnest part was when my dogs didn't recognize me, but just saw a random person walking through the woods at 2 a.m. and all came charging out at me, and I'm like, oh no.
Wow.
They did recognize me, but I wasn't sure, so I went into the defensive posture, and I was tackled, but not viciously.
They're like, oh, sweet, a 2 a.m. game. Wow.
Yeah, but it was too far for me to do what I wanted to do, which was run as fast as possible to get through the woods back to my house where it was safe and there was light, because I didn't have a flashlight in my car. Uh, but I couldn't run, that far, and also it was so dark I couldn't see where the where anything was. Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't even get to have sex.
No, I did not. I did not. Um, that story gets more embarrassing for me, but I'm gonna leave it there.
Oh no.
Because there was a second vehicle at my house, and I was like, "Fuck it."
No! Alright, in for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad had a whole car collection. I got it all stuck in the mud.
It was just an old truck. I did not get that one stuck, but anyway, it was a wasted trip. We'll just say that.
One time in high school, I did have to sneak out of my girlfriend's bathroom.
Out the window.
Yeah, yeah. We return to if we all recall, Silas Sunday just rolled a natural 20 on his skill of 0. So he knows Bruno, famously swastika betitted woman, is a fighter that's come to the American shores, and she's a big lady. She's made a big name for herself. And Israel Berman is asking Silas Sunday if he thinks Black Canary can beat Bruno.
How much information would an at 20 give me on Bruno?
Yeah, just however much information you want.
Okay, so well, let's think here. Sir, you know, I haven't seen her like fighting properly. Now that I remember, at least. So like I'm still betting all on Black Canary. Now this girl, she's got my trust. You know, there's two girls I put all my trust in. It's Scary and Betty. Now it's a long story, but that girl, she can take a beating. She never goes down. But anyway, I think this Bruno is just low. She wants to show off. She's just used to like a more frail German prolines. When she comes here to see our girls, she's gonna get knocked off her feet. Trust me, sir.
Yeah, he hits the table, and he's like, "Goddamn right, that's what I want to hear. I want to see an all-American girl." He points at Black Canary, taking down this Nazi fuck in front of everybody.
Oh, that can be arranged, boss. Don't you worry about that.
He nods and lights a cigarette and waves you away.
Like he does a bow and leaves, hoping no one shoots him on the back.
And about this time, Fire and Ice both get thrown out the arena. And they're like, "Yeah, Black Canary wins." We then cut back to the doctor's office. There's a knock at the door. Black Eye Betty is gone. It's just Dr. Doctorson.
Dr.
Dr.
Scott.
Doc Scott. Knock knock. Knock knock knock. I'm a vampire. I can't come in unless you invite me. Knock knock knock.
You hear him like start awake. Like, oh god. Hello? Come in.
Thank you. Door opens. You see a man with heavy white eyebrows come in, flanked by two guys in silver shirts.
Silver shirt guys.
Yeah. He says, "Good evening, Dr. Scott."
What can I do for you?
Do you believe the power of Jesus Christ can heal people?
I've never met him myself. If he can, He'd put me out of a job.
Quite right. Doctor, I need a tonic to help those suffering from insomnia find sleep.
Okay. You've been having some issues sleeping.
Yes.
He does. Just like cursory glance. He look like he's suffering from uh, any sort of detrimental state?
Are you saying you want to diagnose him?
I am saying that.
Roll intelligence.
Okay. So here's what I've got. I found all my bonuses. I've got the trait Thinker to give me +1 to all intelligence checks. I've got level 2 of the Way of Medicine Doctor +2 bonus per level for all tests of medicine, biology, or anatomy. So that gives me a +3. Now I've also got the Way of Science Anatomy that gives me a +2 per level, which is just 1, so +2. For all tests related to anatomy. So that's total +5, and then my intelligence makes it a +3. Oh wait, no, my doctor bonus is also a +2 per level, so add another 2. That gives me to +7 altogether. Whew, man, it's a lot. Let's watch this roll come up terrible. Also, I have an edge on it.
What to be a net
Okay.
1?
Yeah, I mean, I totally would. Okay, so traits, that's a +1, and then way, I have 2, 4. Yes. Hopefully I got that right. Oh, it's a crit. What the hell?
This is the most
Holy
prettiest game I've ever seen.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, this man is full of energy. He's alive. He's vivacious. You'd say that perhaps this man had a religious epiphany of some kind, which gave him superhuman powers. No, wait, he would say that, but no, he doesn't seem like he has insomnia to you.
Well, can I get what did you say your name was?
My name is Pelly.
Well, Mr. Pelly. Um, you don't appear to be exhibiting any of the symptoms of uh, sleeplessness or um, anything like that. If you know of a patient that needs my help, then you'll have to bring them in and let me diagnose them. I can't just write a prescription for some sort of narcotic or whatever you're after without a valid diagnosis.
He nods and he says, "Oh, I think there was a misunderstanding." He reaches into his coat pocket and brings out a wallet. And he starts taking out the legendary $20 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He says, "I was not looking for a prescription. I was looking for a bottle." I think you're
Let's-
gonna roll will.
Okay, I can do that. I got nothing on this one, so it's just a +2 bonus from will.
Do we think it should be at a disadvantage, guys, since this is his character flaw?
Interesting.
Well, I've already started the roll, so
Go on.
hurry up and say it, cause
It doesn't sound like your team agrees with me. Oh, this dude has his morals.
look, I've made my mistakes, and maybe you've heard about that. And if I figure out who's been talking about it, then we're gonna have some words. But I pay my debts, and I work to pay my debts. I don't need any handouts, and I don't prescribe medicine people that don't need it.
And he shakes his head, disappointed in you, and he says, "Very well." And he put his dollar bills away, and starts to walk away, and his two goons glare at you, and when he's looking away, they don't have jackets. They gesture to their guns on their hips. They're like, "We're packing, fucker," just to try and intimidate you. And as he leaves, Pelly looks back at you. He says, "You know, Dr. Scott, before I found Jesus, I too was a sinful man." And then he just walks off.
That guy gives me the creeps. But really, what he does is he nearly passes out from being completely intimidated.
Oh fuck! Oh.
Yes. Really got to put a back door into this office.
Yeah, you look up at the tiny window that goes to the street, and you're like, "I think I could crawl through that."
At this point, he probably could if he put on a little bit of weight. Once he goes and gets that free meal from the diner, it might be a little too tough.
So we now flash new scene. We are zooming in on a black eye belonging to Betty, Black Eye Betty's black eye, and then we see a makeup brush or compact little powder thing come on and puff makeup. We see makeup being applied to your black eye to cover the black eye up, right?
She winces.
And you hear a voice says, "Don't whine now. You're not the first girl to have to cover up a black eye." As we zoom out and we see Black Eye Betty in her waitressing uniform, having makeup applied to her by her friend Dinah, a fellow waitress.
Black Eye Betty will smile and say,
"Hey, my tornado siren's going off. I'll gotta drop out for a few minutes."
Oh no! Be safe.
It's crazy how much more scary tornadoes are there than they are here, because we would hear a tornado warning and we'd be like, it's probably not for real.
We get a lot of tornadoes. Usually later in the season for us, though.
Yeah. We get them associated with hurricanes. We get them, but also just like thunderstorms coming from your direction
Yeah.
sometimes,
Yeah.
bring tornadoes. And they happen, but they're we get a lot of like there's a tornado on the ground somewhere, but it doesn't actually do any damage anywhere. So I've probably seen like 100 tornado warnings. I've never seen a tornado. Thank God. I would not want to see a tornado.
Can you imagine being like the first settler to see a tornado and just be like, whoa?
I think about that all the time. Every time we're in tornado season, I'm like, man, imagine tornadoes without all the buildings, just flat land, and you're just like going about your business and you look out and it's just like tearing up the scenery in the distance.
Slinging trees and cows all over the place.
One of my coworkers told me a story one time. Maybe I've told you guys about it because it made such an impact on it. But she was like, this is a crazy story from my childhood, but it basically boiled down to like a tornado hit their farm and shot debris into like 100 cows on their farm. And just like the next few days was spent them just going around the farm shooting all their cows because they were just like riddled with the shrapnel and stuff.
Yeah, they're just out there suffering.
Yeah. She's like, isn't that a crazy story? I was like, yes.
Promise crazy.
I think it was about a decade ago or more, but an F5 tornado hit Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And this is not close to my house, but it's close enough that we all listen to the stories. This is like, people that went. There was like a famous barbecue restaurant there that like a bunch of people ran to shelter because they had a walk-in freezer, and those people left, and the only thing that was still there was the freezer when they opened the door.
Whoa.
As like one guy talking about he got ripped out of his dorm room and like smacked up against a chain link fence where he was like held up against the fence until the storm passed, and didn't even realize until after that was gone that he had a pencil embedded about 3 or 4 inches into his arm.
Wow.
Just like from the wind speed, picked up a pencil and sent it like 3 inches into his arm.
Like an anime character. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like those were the two that I remember. There was a lot of more horrible stories that I've thankfully blocked out, but yeah, insane.
We're back in the diner. Black Betty's black eye is now covered up, and she is just Roxy Knox.
Thanks, Dinah.
Ooh. You got it. She says, you really should start trying to dodge those haymakers people are throwing at you.
I hear you, but I think you gotta learn to take a few haymakers first. Build up your understanding of what they feel like. That way, when you get hit with one when you're not expecting it, you can recover faster.
She'll nod her head, half convinced. And you go out into the diner and start waitressing. What diner do you work at?
She'll work at diner names. She will work at a diner called let's see. The Wayward Diner. Wayward Diner. Wayward Diner. There you go.
Nice. Alright, what's it like working at the Wayward Diner?
It's pretty fast paced around lunchtime. Um, at breakfast, we have our usuals. Usually, people grabbing something to eat on the way to work. And at dinner time, there's our nighttime usuals, and that's when things get kind of rowdy. So, when we leave for the night, we leave in groups when we walk to our cars or walk home.
Excellent. It's breakfast. You got your
Order up.
Yeah, got your usuals there. Someone's like, "Hey, Dollface, can I get a refill?"
Roxy will like twitch at being called Dollface, and she'll go over and grab the cup without saying anything, and head over to the drink so she can refill it.
Nice.
When he's not looking, she'll spit in it.
Oh, gross. Excellent. Yeah. Sure. And who are your usuals? Dollface.
You've got Petey. He's he does like
Yeah, I do the
deliveries.
art with the welding. I make the big welding art.
Yeah. That's Petey right there. He's a chain smoker.
Guilty as charged.
Because of that, so he's an older guy, got lots of gray hair and a gray beard, and they almost have a yellow tinge to him from the smoke, and maybe from the metallurgy. No one's really sure. That's Petey. Got Martha and her 2 kids. She homeschools, so she likes to come by the diner just to get out for the day and have breakfast, and then she'll take her kids home and start school with them.
Yeah, the kids love
She's
coffee.
sweet. Oh yeah, the kids are rambunctious, and Martha is overwhelmed, and she's pregnant again.
Ooh, and what's this? Somebody new is in your diner.
Roxy's immediately suspicious. Not suspicious, but what's the word? She's sizing him up. She's like, "Who's this?"
He's tall, handsome, brown eyes, brown hair. Going bald, but that's okay. He's reading the newspaper.
She'll walk over, say, "Good morning. May I take your order? What do we have today?"
He's looking at the menu and he says, "I think I'll have an omelet, please, and a cup of coffee, if you don't mind."
You take milk or sugar?
And he says, "Both." And he looks up at you, and his face softens, and then it unsoftens as he's like, "You look familiar."
And she'll say, "Oh, what, like an old girlfriend? I've heard that one before."
And he says, "No, not an old girlfriend." And he folds the newspaper and holds it up, and the newspaper says, "Coal miners in a blackout." And like big letters on the front page, and he holds the like it's just like a black square, and he holds that over your eye, your right eye, and he's like, "Ah, you were the lady that was fighting last night."
She'll sit down at the booth and say, "Can it?"
Oh, he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to blow your cover."
Try whispering next time.
You're the lady that was fighting last night.
I don't know what you're talking about. And it's bad to start rumors, you know. You don't want to ruin a girl's reputation, do you?
And he's like, "Why would that ruin your reputation?" And he says, "Everybody loves a fighter."
Ain't that the truth?
And
But oh, go ahead.
he leans forward and he says, "I'm a fighter too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I work for the DA."
Interesting. What do you fight for, Mr. Works for the DA?
Truth, justice, the American way.
Seems like we've got some interests in common.
I put mobsters behind bars.
That I can get behind.
And he looks down at your name tag and he looks up at you and he says, "What's your name?"
And she'll raise her eyebrow. And after he looked at her name tag and asked her that, she'll say, I'm thinking of just going and getting your omelet started. How's that sound?
He says, "I don't like the sound of that."
Okay, coffee first.
Yeah, I'll take coffee.
And she'll start to leave, and then she'll turn around and shake his hand. Pleasure.
All mine.
Says, it'll be right out. And she'll, with a rapid pace, but not like she's fast walking,
Mm-hmm.
walk with a purpose away and back to the kitchen. And she'll look over her shoulder.
All right.
One last time.
This is where you go take food out to a homeless man.
Yeah.
We just hear wind blowing.
We're all right. The siren stopped. They got knocked over. We're good.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. We're good. It was going, so I went and I grabbed my cat and we sat in the bathroom until it turned off.
Good.
It's like the only room in my house that does not have windows.
Yeah. Apparently, you live in like a glass house.
Well,
Floor to ceiling windows.
It's a fairly open, like floor plan. So it's like my room has one big window, and then there's another room directly across from it, and it has one big window facing the street. There's a bathroom in between them, no windows. Those connect directly to the main room, who has one big window facing the street, and then one window at the back, and that's the entirety of the house is there. The kitchen is there, but it's open and connected. And then there's my sister's room, which has a big window that looks out back, and then her bathroom, which is attached to her room, which has a window that points out front. So it's like, it's just that there is it is a relatively small house, so each of them hits a exterior wall, and they were like, "Let's put a window here." Oh,
Nice.
you guys?
Yeah.
Sorry, I, I wasn't sure if I lost connection or something.
No, you good. You good.
All right.
So Black Guy Betty, Roxy likes to engage in acts of charity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll when she puts in this guy working for the DA. First of all, she'll say, "Dinah, can you serve that that customer that I was just talking to?" It kind of gives me the, I don't know. Things are off.
She says, "Yeah, sure."
I'll put in his order. And so she'll go to put it in, and she'll ask the cooks to do two of the same order. And when the second one comes out, she'll take it to Mr. Erickson.
All right, Erickson, describe yourself.
Uh, he's a pretty gaunt individual. Um, Definitely uh, uh, pretty greasy looking, as he does not really have access to a way to shower. Um, Relatively tattered clothes that he's bundled himself up in. It's New Jersey. It gets cold, um, so he's got it pretty got himself pretty well bundled up. Um, I would say he's a little on the older side, um, like probably late 40s. Um, and so he's starting to he's not getting gray on top, but he's definitely thinning a good amount on top. Um, it could definitely use a shave. He's getting a bit scraggly. But I imagine he's currently going through looking through what trash this diner has put out, seeing what food he can scavenge out of here.
No need, cause your hero has arrived.
Yeah, not Roxy will and she'll wave and she'll gesture for you to come away from the trash cans, and she'll present an omelet and a cup of coffee. Um,
He'll well, I was just say he'll look up and see you, just oh, and he'll like raise his hands up, really excited. You see, he slaps them together and motions them up above his head, kind of a prayer. He's like, whew. And he, you know, I described him as older. He's still moving around pretty well, but he's definitely starting to show his age a little more. Um, but he is very excited for both hot and fresh food being made available to him.
Roxy will kick a milk crate too. So there's a classic setup that they, this is kind of their routine. She'll set the food down on, two milk crates stacked up, and then she and Mr. Erickson will sit on their own respective milk crates while he eats, and they'll chit chat as they do.
He'll sit down and like rub his hands together a little bit as you set the plate down. He's like, "Oh, I was hoping you were working today."
Hope you like ham. The guy that ordered it did.
I love ham. Oh,
It's not always my favorite, but who am I to deny it?
Well, don't mind me, dig in.
Hey, and he does. He's going to town.
one time I was in Boston. I went to a Dunkin' Donuts, and nobody there spoke English. And I ordered a dozen donut holes and a Boston cream donut. I got 1 dozen Boston cream donuts. And so I was like, I got charged for donut holes though. So I had one. I was like, well, I don't need 11 donuts. So I scoured Boston trying to give donuts to homeless people. And the Boston homeless population were too goddamn good for my donuts.
Too good for Boston cream donuts.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Now, one guy
They're
was
like, nah, man, way too sugary.
yeah, one guy was like, I'm watching my diabetes. And I was like,
Well,
fair.
that's fair.
That's a fair.
Yeah,
that's a fair thing.
I've had people be like, seriously, can you go into that gas station and buy me a carrot cake? And I'm like, of all the things in that gas station, if you want a carrot cake, I'll get you a carrot cake. But they got other stuff, my man.
Would you like some protein?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's probably just super calorie dense and relatively cheap because nobody wants to buy them.
It might be. Was like, they got hot dogs in there, man. You want a hot dog? I mean, it's a gas station hot dog, but still.
Yeah, it's a dog station, my favorite.
Yeah, so you guys are talking outside of the diner when things inevitably turn to discussing your double life.
This last fight I had was pretty I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but I don't know, I need a little bit more of a challenge. Have you seen any other competitors out there that you think I should take on?
He's tearing into this piece of ham, and I feel like he doesn't fully look at you. He's focused on the food, but through a full mouth, he's like, "Oh, the tornado siren just started again."
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. I can finish the scene. He's like, you're already fighting near the top. Like, anybody I bring in is not gonna be putting much of a fight up against you, miss.
well, that's kind of you to say. That's kind of you to say. I don't know. I'm just tired of just taking hits to take hits, though. I really want to trade blows. I want to make. I don't know. Really, what it is I want to make a difference, and I don't know how else to do it other than like this. And I think our friendship makes a difference, don't you? Does in my life, anyway.
He kind of stops for a second and is like, yeah. I feel like he definitely saw this as closer to just a charity case and less of a friendship. And so he's like, "Oh, I'm her friend. Oh, he's trying to walk through it." He's like, if you're wanting to get into real fights, I don't think you're going to be I don't think you're going to find them in the underground fights. I mean, granted, I don't know how much of a market there is for women fighters, but there's not much of a legitimate market for any fighter in the underworld.
Well, how about this? If you hear something, will you tell me? I want the inside scoop.
I'll keep my ears open for you.
What are you asking for?
Just like a good prize fight, a good somehow I can wiggle my way in for a good match, something more challenging, something with higher stakes.
I see. All right. Good scene. In the scene. Run to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I gotta go grab my cat again.
He's like, no.
Oh no. Oh.
And yeah, you return to the diner. Dinah's like, that guy was disappointed to see me. She says, handing you an empty pot of coffee.
Well, how could he be so disappointed to see someone as pretty as you?
She says, aw, shucks. And she puts her arm around your shoulder and bonks her head against your head.
Is he still here?
How long were you out there?
I guess enough time for him to scarf down a...
Oh, he
An
left.
omelet with his bare hands.
He ate it left. Just amazing. It was like an anaconda.
I wouldn't have thought you could eat an omelet with your hands like that, but look at you go.
Sturdy construction. We cut from this scene. We're now back in the arena. Ding ding.
There she is.
Oh, thanks. Let's take her off for a second.
Nope, she's gone.
Alright. It's BB versus... Oh, man. We had fun. Versus Terrence the Towers.
I love we're just digging into the vault.
And the icons I have ready. Betty, what's your freaking initiative?
My initiative is
Computer, tell her her initiative.
16.
Wow. Is that the highest we've seen?
It's pretty high. Especially, I bet you don't have any armor because you're a brawler. Why would you have armor?
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
She's got armor on her fists to protect other people.
You see Dr. Scott in the background arguing with the bookie. This is the safest bet. I'm sure they'd let me bet on this fight. They always go the same.
He says, listen, Israel really doesn't want me to do this, but you're betting just how much on Betty going to 8?
Well, I don't have a lot, so it's gonna be it's just gonna be a $5 bet. That's what I got. $5. $5 goes to 8 rounds. He's not gonna bet on a winner or loser though, because he doesn't want to bet against Betty losing.
All right. He says, all right, I'll give you 1 to 3 odds on that.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. The bet is made. The fight begins. Betty goes first. Quick as lightning bolt.
Do you want me to make a roll?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Make a roll, describe a punch, anything. I'm drowning here.
You have to explicitly tell me what you want. I am.
You should know this by now. Communication.
Okay, here I go. Yeah, she'll put up her dukes and get down to
it.
Whoa, that can't be right.
Damn it! I lost. She rolled 117 on the first roll. It's a one-punch knockout.
What the hell did it roll?
He just turns to atoms.
1D 202 apparently.
What? Okay, hold on. What the hell?
I'm Superman.
You know, it wasn't even that great of a roll because
Yeah.
if you have 202 faces on the dice, 117's just right in the middle.
Okay, let me figure out why it did that. I'm gonna roll it without anything. Okay, it won't. Okay, good. So let's try that again. If it does it again, okay. No, it's still too.
It is, yeah, you just rolled really low.
That's hilarious.
I like how we were like, oh, that's reasonable on a 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
I gotta look at my other character sheets and make sure I didn't. Okay.
Let me crack this.
Is that what it is?
There you
Okay,
go.
there we go.
That's it.
I mean,
That was fun.
That's still wrong because you're a boxer and you don't have anything in your melee attacks.
Right, that's exactly. That's why I was confused because I've got, but I removed it. And
Did
it
you
rolled
did you do a plus next to it?
No.
Try doing a plus. Okay, the 1d20 plus 2.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah,
Oh.
if you don't do +2, it turns into it adds,
202.
Yeah, it must be something weird with the formula. But yeah, the number you add
Amazing.
onto it adds a single digit. It turns the d20 into like a 200 and adds that as a single digit.
That's
Amazing.
so crazy. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what the hell? Why'd you add 0?
I'm just having fun at this point.
Stop it.
1979, a fine vintage.
Can I make my roll?
Do as you please.
No.
Can we trust that? That's right. That's right.
That's right. That's a 20.
Wait, but what? Okay, yeah.
But your dice exploded too, so you rolled amazing damage.
That's why. I was like, why is the damage so high?
It exploded twice because you must have rolled a 4 twice and then a 2.
Wow.
So, yep, I lost that money.
Yeah, you hand the $5 bill to the bookie. It goes ding ding. Poof!
Oh, no.
I'm still holding on to it and I won't let go.
No. Yeah, it's just a one hit KO.
Terrence folded like a lawn chair.
Terry, female boxer. And the whole arena's like, what's crazy? Yeah! Black Eye Betty! Everybody's just devastated. Your safest bet ever. It's suddenly thrown in a one-hit KO. Devastating.
Oh no, that's not a very good one.
I was gonna say, how dare you show that man succeeding at anything?
Yeah, well, it looks fake. I couldn't see who it was in the thumbnail, so we have to do a better knockout gif.
That's right. Bring back Ross. The second Ross meme in 2 weeks.
Were they both Guardian?
They were. No, one was DDM.
Huh. Double Ross.
Dude, he go to sleep.
Ooh.
Wow, what a sass.
There was
gif.
Yeah, I would never be able to find the GIF, but there was a very recent women's MMA fight with the most brutal knockout I have ever seen. I will try to find it and post it, but I probably won't be able to because, you know, that's UFC and trying to find
Damn.
non copywritten stuff from them is hard.
Dude, he's just like, get that arm out of the way real quick.
Ooh.
I know, the sweat exploding off his face. Wow, I can watch this all day. Alright, Dollface! I'm sorry. Black Eyed Betty, you won! You won! How's it feel?
It feels conflicting. She's like, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But at the same time, she's like, oh shit. I'm not supposed to do that. Am I? Am I supposed to knock him out once? Is that entertaining? Is that what people want?
Do you care more about entertaining people or winning?
Winning.
Winning. Yeah. Yeah, then everybody's like, woo, yeah. You know, they're excited to see a good knockout, so they're cheering. And
She'll help pick up her competitor.
Alright. What happened?
Hey, sorry.
Did you get the license plate on that truck that hit me?
You said 1 + 0 = 1, Terrence. And he says, no, that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, man.
Sorry. That's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Take me to Dr. Scott.
I was gonna say, I know a guy.
Everybody knows the guy. He lives here.
Oh, sorry. Jesus. Alright. My bad. Alright. Good fight.
I know a guy who can hook you up with liquor if you want it.
Liquor?
Yeah, he's behind the bar. Just tell him I sent you. Alright. Terry's has this.
She'll... Yeah, clearly. She'll, I don't know, chuckle, raise her eyebrow, and then, just, like, tap him on the shoulder with her mitt. Good fight. And then she'll turn away.
Yeah, you too. Obviously. He limps away.
Hell yeah.
Roll perception.
Okay. Oop.
You don't see anything. The roar of the crowd, the heartbeat in your eyes, the flush of victory. It's all too much. It overwhelms you. It's in your heart.
Yeah, her adrenaline's pumping right now. She's like, oh. That feels good. Like, good.
Yeah.
This is why people keep trying to win these fights.
Sunday Silas. Silas Sunday, rather.
That is me, yes, I'm here.
You, okay, the warm-up finished already. So it's time to prepare for the title match for today. This is for Black Canary versus Bruno.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of Germans in today. A lot of sloppy beer. So go ahead, go to Black Canary's dressing room and tell her to hurry up. That her match is on.
He looks at the Germans drinking a lot of beer. He goes, well, at least they know how to party.
Yeah, we love this. This is great.
It's not even October yet.
Yes.
But he goes to the Black Canary and says, Canary, her fight's coming up. Now, this is going to be a danger one. This lady, she's big, and I mean big, you know? I want you to be careful out there, and I think we can do it. You know, if we focus on defense a bit more, try to catch her off guard. I think she's more used to going on offense.
You're saying all this behind the door? There's no response.
Canary, you there?
No response.
Well, my mama, so excuse me. And he tries to open the door.
The door opens. You see there's no Black Canary in sight.
What the? Can I search around to see if there's like an open window? I don't think there's windows here.
Funny you should say that. There is indeed an open window.
I never knew there was a window here. Let me check this.
In a dressing room? That's kind of weird now that I think about it.
So you can smoke.
Yeah, there's a curtain.
And that, can I roll something? Or can I just look out the window?
You look out the window, you don't see anything. You could roll? Yeah, let's roll something.
Let's roll perception to see if I can find some movement outside. Or maybe something in the room that implies like she left earlier without me noticing.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Give me big numbers, Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, you're able to, find the clues within the room. There's signs of a struggle. You can see that her floor is covered with mail. She's been getting a lot of mail, and there's mail strewn across the floor, and there's also like upturned furniture and some dents on the walls, and like where the wallpaper's been scratched away. There was a struggle here.
Oh, can I find this sort of clues to indicate who was the attacker?
Can you? No.
Name it.
Yeah, those are the clues you have for now.
Okay, don't panic, Silence. You got this. Yeah, he's gonna go out and ask the nearest person if they've seen Black Canary.
All right, nearest person's Dr. Scott.
Okay, I was hoping it wouldn't be the Jehovah's Witness. Doctor, let me talk to you real quick. Have you seen Black Canary? Doctor, talk to me. This is why I pay you.
Is he muted?
Black Canary, you
Nope.
mean 32, 24, 24
Yeah.
36?
When is the last time that I saw her?
Intelligence or perception?
Well, I mean, I've got an edge on intelligence and a +1, so another crit.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I am rolling at advantage on intelligence, so but it is a lot of crits today.
He's the best goddamn doctor in Gotham.
Yeah, you saw her. You saw her come in today for sure.
Yeah, I saw her earlier today.
Yeah, when
seemed-
the club opened, like at the start of the evening, or like pre-start once all the staff got here and such.
Yeah, she
Okay,
got
no,
here at her normal time. Seemed fine.
I mean, right now, recently, have you seen her not leave the room?
No, that's the one time I've seen her today. What's going on?
Well, Doctor, I don't want to alarm you, but there might be 1 or 2 missing Black Canaries in this legal fighting ring.
All right, Sunday roll stealth, dexterity.
Oh no, everyone heard it. Oh no, I'm gonna get on that 1.
What the heck?
This game makes a mockery of me.
I wouldn't let the bad guy have his kidnapping chemicals. What's going on?
All right, yeah, you say it real quiet. No one hears.
I don't know what you mean by 2 of them, but that does seem a little bit alarming. Do you think she just had something to do and took off real quick? Maybe she had an emergency.
No, I don't think so. I took a look at her room. It seems there was a fight in there. She might have been taken, but I haven't found anything that would point to a direction where she was taken. There is that window out of her changing room. I don't know why I put that there. That shouldn't be there. Gotta fix it at some point. That's a horrible idea.
Yeah, there was some homeless guy hanging around there at one point.
You see, you still. No, I have nothing against the homeless. You know, it's a respectable establishment outside the law. Anyway, I might have to leave real quick to find her. She's got her fight in just a few moments.
Would you want me to take a look at the room? Maybe I can figure out what happened.
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated. Maybe I'll hit up Betty. Maybe she knows something.
I wouldn't hit Betty. She hits back real hard today. Lost
That is
$5
true.
fucking
I thought
dollars.
that's kind of crazy. It's not at all what we had. That's not part of the deal. But okay, I'll let her have this one. She's been great for the business. But I'll hit her up. Is what I mean.
Oh, okay. Just the slang. I get it. All right, I'm gonna go check out that room.
Fantastic. I'll see you back in a few minutes. And he'll go after Betty, Roxy.
All right, Roxy, Silas Sunday approaches you.
Hey,
Hey there,
Sunday.
young priest. Nice to see you. You did great today. Now, wasn't exactly what we had, arranged, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll figure something out. Point is, have you seen Black Canary recently?
You know, I don't think I've seen her today. I do think she was in the house though. Is she not in her room?
No, she isn't. And something tells me someone broke into her room, probably by that window. That was a horrible, building choice. I don't know why that is there. And now I can't find her anywhere. And that's bad. She's got her fight coming up, so I gotta find her. I might need to leave real quick. The doc is checking up her rooms. If he finds something, please go helping out if you can. I'll be right back.
Yeah, of course.
Fantastic. Thank you, girl. And he'll discreetly leave the establishment to try and find her around here. Trying to find someone suspicious.
I have a quick question. Is Black Canary and Dinah, the worker at the restaurant, the same person, or?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Betty, yeah, Roxy, she'll haul ass to the room.
Okay. Silas, you go to leave the establishment to try to locate her, and like two goons grab you.
Oh no!
And then,
I still have some fight. Can I roll strength to see if I can break free?
you can. These are Israel Berman's guys. So he might take exception to that, but you can if that's what you want to do.
And I don't remember giving anyone permission to touch me. I have problems with people touching me. I gotta see a therapist about that. Excuse me, sirs. Oh no, I don't think that's good. I'm old and frail. Hey, fellas, let's talk about this. Calm down. It's me. It's Silence. Sunday Silence. That's my real name, by the way. Birth certificate and everything.
I don't know. That might be somebody. Yeah, that does. If you wanna roll damage, we'll start a little fight for you.
Oh. Okay, I only have my punches here, but I do have martial arts on way of melee, so my damage doesn't have to be temporary damage; it can be real damage.
I can damage them
so-
forever.
Yes, take this. Well, does that hit?
That does miss.
Shit.
All right.
No, I don't think 2 against 1 is fair. Wait, I have some scalpel.
They go, yeah, us neither. They go to punch you.
That was sort of the point.
I don't think that's gonna hit it.
I can move the token. Okay, I was gonna move myself to like Rox's ear, and be like the death one. Oh no, that hits. Wait, does it? Actually, it does hit. Fuck.
Alright, they got little batons that are gonna damage you.
It'll be fine. It'll be very little damage. Watch.
2.
See? Fine.
That doesn't even trigger my war wound. Alright, it
My
goes back
head.
to you.
No, wait, really?
Yep.
Okay.
1 miss, 1 hit, then over back to you.
One more, baby. Put him up. Put him up. Your mother was a shoe cobbler.
Okay, that's a crit.
Now
That
that's
does 4 damage to a guy.
No, it's not actually because I have +3 MA, so it's 1 off from a crit.
Is it a crit because it's 10 above his defense, though?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, okay. That's true. There's that too. Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, like a really, really nice like gut shot. And he growls at you and swipes.
You like that, you goon? Oh, you miss.
Alright, you step back. Oh, too fast. But then the other guy comes in and swings at you.
Little bob and weave. He's gonna miss too. Watch this. See?
Oh,
They can't touch. I let them get a hit in,
He's
so
incredible.
he would drop their guard. And now I got him.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Fantastic. I'll keep hitting the one I've already hit, so I can, focus damage
Yeah.
on them. Take this.
Dude.
Ooh, beautiful.
Another crit.
Like right in the jaw.
Yeah,
Like a right hook.
He's wobbly. He's wobbly. He's almost down. He growls and swings at you one more time.
Oh no! That hits.
Okay, 5 damage.
I do not like the direction this fight took.
Well, They've already done enough damage to you to take me out. Poor little doctor, not very stout.
That is a miss.
Second guy
I do
misses.
have a baseball bat with me, which does more damage, but I don't think I have it on me right now. So I'm just punching.
Okay.
Speaking of, one more. If I can get rid of one, maybe I can meet the other. If only I hit. Oh no!
Oh.
Do you want to use an inspiration point to turn that into a hit?
I would love to.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's a feint, you know. He dodges that one with the left uppercut. You ding ding knock that guy out. All right. So it's
Just like old times.
all right. It's this guy. As that guy goes to the floor, he's like, Rodney, no! He swings at you. 16.
Oh.
Wait, it's not gonna give not enough damage. 1 or 2.
Oh.
Damn.
Suddenly is down. He falls to the on the wayside. Ugh. Canary. Betty. Ugh.
He fought like a wildcat, though. You know. Okay.
Sadly, he never thought that people would fight 2-on-1. He only fought in the ring. He never considered this possibility, and so he was taken off guard.
Now, with that party split dealt with, we return to the dressing room, where Betty meets up with Dr. Scott.
Hey, Doc, have you seen Black Canary? Sunday was telling me she's not here.
Yeah,
And
that's
she'll-
what he said to me too. I said I would come look around because he said there was a fight or something that went here.
She'll shove past you and get into the room immediately.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
I'll look from the door and see if I see anything that looks like a clue, I guess.
Okay. Investigations.
I would think these would be perception and not intelligence based, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
Jesus Christ! Holy shit! I do not have advantage on that.
What is it with this game, with this system? That gives us so many crits.
It's just swing. Okay, you're able to find the clues in the room, which are signs of a scuffle. There's lots of mail that has been thrown onto the ground, and you can find Black Canary's like little contact book or schedule book or something like that. Her diary with a big heart-shaped lock.
I'll just point anything that I see. I'll point out to Roxy from the door.
yeah, she'll go, and she'll grab that and try and pry it open.
Okay, it's just a regular book. Sure, you're able to pry it open. Go on.
Does it have is it just an address book?
Yeah.
Okay. She'd never leave without this.
How will she know what addresses?
I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem like she'd leave it around for somebody else to find. Plus, what's the deal with all our mail being scattered out? It's like somebody was looking for something.
Is that what it looks like?
You examine the mail. You can see that it was all stacked together. It's actually bound with twine, and there was a note on it that said "For Dad," conveniently. But as you look at the mail, you see that it's all Nazi propaganda. Or sorry, American fascist propaganda. So, like,
Alright.
Christian children deserve a Christian education. I saw that this morning on bumper sticker. What else? What else? What else? Who's running the world? The Jews. Hands off Europe, guys. Hitler built the Autobomb? Question mark. Just like pamphlets and little pieces of mails and flyers.
So she's like collecting it?
Yeah, it looks like it.
And this like feels like it'd be out of character for her to like be something she would like believe in, right?
That's right. She's chill.
Okay.
Do you know who her dad is? It said something like "for dad" on it, right?
Yeah, no, would I?
Roll friendship to see how good of a friend you are.
Friendship.
I think that's willpower. That
think
takes
so,
the
too.
place of most social roles.
Right.
Also, at this point, the homeless guy stumbles in.
That's the guy I saw hanging around this window.
Wahoo!
12.
I think she's an orphan in the books, but her dad is he's like in marketing. Something is pretty boring. You weren't really paying that low of attention.
Oh, but he like does something. He like works for a company doing some kind of stuff. Marketing stuff. Weird. This is really weird.
Hey, did you see anybody leaving this room? And he's looking at the guy who's, I guess, looking through the window.
Did I see anybody leave this room?
Did you see anybody leave this room? No, you didn't.
Okay. No, I didn't.
I mean, you had the opportunity to lie there. It's good.
Mr. Erickson.
He like excitedly gives you a wave.
What? I gotta be honest, I'm worried.
Something's
He wouldn't.
definitely up, that's for sure.
Yeah, she wouldn't abandon a fight. That's just not like her. I don't know.
You know who else is missing? Mr. Silence. He said he was gonna meet me over here.
Oh, right. Let's go see. Maybe he went out to go stall for the fight.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, you're getting dragged before Israel Berman. And he's like, where the fuck do you think you're running off to before the fight?
did I wake up already?
Yeah. I'm ready for round 2. Ding ding.
Punch the mob boss.
I'm an old man. I'm not running, sir. I was looking for Black Canary. I think someone took her, so she'll lose the match.
He's like, what? And like, just like at the speed of light, the whole arena's like, Black Canary's missing. Black Canary ran away. Black Canary was so scared of Bruno she couldn't show her face. Black Canary's halfway to China. What was that?
That's all I said. Don't twist my words.
Too late. That's what they do.
Yeah, Israel Berman's like, missing? What do you mean missing?
She wasn't in her room, sir. But I did say I found stuff, made me think there was a fight in there. So I'm thinking she was taken, because no one saw her leave the room. And there's a goddamn window that I have no idea why they even put there. Gonna steal that shit up as soon as I have the time. And the brain. Right now, my head's a bit fuzzy.
He's like,
He got one,
taken.
he points at one of the goon who knocked him out. You got a hell of a right hook, kid. You could go places.
He's like, oh, you think so? He blushes.
Yeah, true. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. So I went out trying to look for her because I couldn't see anything from that window. You know, as you know, I'm very old. I don't have my glasses on me. I gotta see things like real up close. I wasn't fleeing or anything, sir. I have total faith in her. That's why I know she wouldn't flee. She's not the one to run from a fight. Anyone here can attest to that. But I gotta find her. I don't know if she was taken, if they killed her. I need to know.
He he goes back to 8 sentences ago and gets up and he's like, missing. He pushes past you, and he goes over to like the German teams. He's like, you take my fighters, you Nazi fucks. And he points a gun at them.
Oh no.
And they're like, whoa! And they're like, we did not cheat. And he's like, your cowardly lady probably ran away, scared of Bruno's might. And he's like, shut the fuck up. My man shows that, says that somebody broke into our room and stole her. And they're like, Jewish trickery. Probably knew you're gonna lose and didn't want to have the match. And he cocks his gun. He's like, Jewish what? And it's looking bad. At this point, Betty and the others like walk in out from the. When you guys walk out from the dressing room and see this about to go down.
Oh, I go the other way.
Betty will walk right up to it and say, hey, leave the fighting in the ring.
And Israel Berman sees you for the first time. And he holsters his gun. He's like, alright, Krauts, new arrangement. 1 week's time, your girl versus Betty here.
Wait, what?
Sunday, draw. Against who?
Against Black Eye Betty.
He looks at Betty like I think she can see in his eyes like, oh, this is a terrible idea. Betty, no. I'm sure we can find Black Canary in time. She's had a rough fight today. I think she's at least more than a week to rest. Don't you think so, Betty? He will approach Betty. Don't do this to yourself. That woman is massive. Don't kill yourself on my account, girl. Don't do it.
What are you so worried about? What does this Bruno even look like?
This is the point where she walks in the home.
Just the MS Paint, just the picture pops up again.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
A little something like this.
Is the Bruno in the room with us?
Yeah. She's in the ring, ready to fight.
Dolphina Lundgren.
Betty will, cock that classic eyebrow that she does, and she'll say,
Not the DreamWorks eyebrow.
I'm in.
Well, you heard, fellas. Betty will be taking your fighter in a week's time, and she's gonna bring her down. I hope to God.
And
No.
Israel said, did I hear you guys say something about trying to find Black Canary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll still try to find her. I can't just let her disappear like that. No, that's not what I do with my people here. Oh, my girls. Technically, there are men too. I just never see them.
And he'll shake his head and he says, "My men will take care of it." And he looks at Betty and he's like, "Especially can't have you going out putting yourself in danger before this fight."
But she's my friend.
Yeah, well, she's my fighter, and I'll be the one. Don't worry about it. You're gonna stay here and train.
Yeah, but let's let Mr. Israel take care of this. You need to bulk up. You need to train. We got to prepare you the most we can for this fight. Tell me, have you ever beaten Black Canary in a fight?
Have I ever beaten Black Canary in a fight? Great question. Jim? What do we think?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Black Canary's like got some years on her as far as like training.
See,
In fact, she got Black Eye Betty into this fighting ring.
That's exactly
far
what
as-
I mean.
Yeah.
We have a lot of training for you to catch up to her, so maybe you have a chance of defeating everyone over there.
Yeah, all right.
You had a rough night. Maybe go rest a bit, and tomorrow we begin the Rocky montage.
Oh,
But Mr. Berman.
Black Eye Betty. I think roll willpower actually.
Okay.
Oh,
What am
Big
I rolling
numbers.
willpower for?
Don't worry
to
about it.
back down and not save your friend from danger.
oh.
Seems like the type person to sneak out and go look anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say she's gonna agree to it, but she's
All right. 12 is the roll.
I know that was my previous will roll.
Okay.
Let's see. I have a trait, but I don't know if it applies. It's a +5 bonus for will test to resist intimidation and physical or psychological pressure.
That sounds like it applies to me.
I would say it applies, but it's a -5.
Is that a disadvantage?
For our purposes here. Yeah.
Oh
Well, it's
yeah.
a-
Oh, because you don't want to do what they're saying, so a -5 would help you do what you want to do character-wise.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Rolling.
Nice.
Excellent. So I'm gonna say that you're not cowed by what he's saying, and you're gonna fly off the handle and say, "F you, I'm looking for her." And get push Sunday off of you and make a scene.
Yeah. Okay, so in the middle of the pressure, she'll look up at Bruno, she'll look at the Germans, she'll look at Israel Berman trying to, sell her as the replacement for Black Canary, and no one's even worried about Black Canary, and she'll except she is. And cause that might be Black Canary, but that's also Dinah. That's her friend, you know? So she's like, she'll throw her mitts, she'll, shoop, shoop, throw her mitts on the ground and, say, you're all so caught up in your fake fight world that you don't value the lives of others. I have something more important to do than be here right now.
All right. And when you say that, the guy that knocked out Sunday Silas, he goes out and punches you in the face, and it like straight up knocks you out, and you you like hit the floor, and Crash and Sunday Silas and Dr. Sky both like, whoa, and they take a step back, and your head's ringing, and it's like, "Meow." It's like the cutscenes I hate in video games. And now I inflict them on my players. And Israel Berman like kneels over you, and he's like, "You forget you're in our fake fight world too." He's like, "You think you made it to 8 rounds all season because you're so hot? You think you knocked out that guy in one shot today because you're so skilled?" He's like, "You're my fighter. You're in my world. Everything you've ever accomplished, I set up." And he spits on you, and he's like, "Don't go anywhere. Be on that fight next week." And he walks away, and his men like push their way through the Germans. And everybody's like making a quick walk towards the exit because it doesn't look like there's gonna be any more fun fights for tonight.
Dr. Scott would start helping Roxy. She might not let him right now, but he would try.
Yeah, you like help her on her feet, but she'll shrug you off. And she'll start heading her way back to Black Canary's room just to tidy it up and feel like she's close to Black Canary for a second.
Okay, very good. End of Act 2. All right. A few days pass. What's going on, people?
Oh, we're training, baby.
We're searching for Black Canary. No.
No,
Yeah.
he's gonna knock her lights out again if you try.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
do it.
I know. I know. Yeah, she's training.
No. Of course you're looking for Black Canary. Of course you are.
Oh, you are?
I,
Never mind it.
I would just say a homeless guy that owes her a favor, maybe searching for Black Canary.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, perhaps...
Maybe it's a montage of both.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunday Silas, how are you training Betty?
Like based on the information I have about Brona, I'll probably try for the best 1 week course I can on how to defeat her. You know, like focus more on defense, try to hit her weak spots, make use of her smaller size compared to Brona, that sort of stuff. Like try to be agile and catch her off guard, not to go head in or you're gonna get killed, basically.
And how do you feel about that, Black Eye Betty?
That's her current fighting style, is to go head in, so she's just tough for her.
Let's try. And you like never want to fight ever, so let's try not to do that this time. How's that sound?
Wait, what? One more time?
You've never won a fight ever until recently, so let's try and change up things this time. How's that sound?
Yeah, sounds good.
Fantastic. Like this is what I was doing Black Canary. Like she had the whole program down, like muscle memory. So gotta do it all again with you in 1 week.
1 week. Oh, so how long has Black Canary been missing at this point? Just
However many days since you guys have been training. She like went missing like a few hours before her fight.
okay, so maybe we're like at the week mark or something.
Uh,
A few days.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Betty is like listening and training, but she does seem like distracted mentally.
Come on, girl, get your head in the game. I know you're worried about Canary, but no, this is for her too. This is in her honor, and I assure you, she'll be fine.
How
Trust
can
me on
you
this.
be so sure? You don't know. That's Gotham out there. Are we in the same place?
That is true. I suppose I forget myself sometimes. Like, trust me on this. The Mr. Israel's man, our doctor, and she'll be fine. And really, at this point, that's all we can think of. We don't have guns, we don't have men, we have nothing. We're just, two people who can punch really hard, and against the most powerful, against the most dangerous power in Gotham, the Second Amendment, that isn't worth a lot. I'm sorry to tell you. So let's hope what we can do, and that is knocking the shit out of that Nazi mountain.
Yeah, I'll knock the shit out of her, and I'll knock the shit out of Berman and his men.
That's what I want to hear. We'll do that. Maybe later. Maybe after we got the fight down. I know you can do it, but please don't worry. You shouldn't risk yourself so much. Trust me on this one, girl. There isn't a lot we can do to change this world. You cannot change the world, but you can change yourself. So let's focus on that first, okay?
No word back on that one. She's just gonna like channel anger, and she's gonna, I don't know, hit a punching bag harder and harder.
Excellent. And of course, when it breaks off the chain, that's when we change scenes.
Yeah.
All right, Elias, Dr. Scott. It's up to you to find Black Canary.
He can do it. I believe in him.
Well, we don't have a lot of leads right now, but I was thinking, like, how could somebody take Black Canary without anybody like hearing it happen? 'Cause like we've seen her fight. I mean, even if a couple of guys come in there trying to drag her off, she's gonna put up a fight. And yeah, there's signs of a struggle, but not what you'd expect. There's no bad guys bleeding on the floor in here like what I would think to see. So I think he would start trying to ask around with like other medical professionals about people coming in looking like they got beat up the same night that this happened in any nearby like hospital or clinic.
Okay, that's funny. Roll willpower. I'll give you an advantage because you're a doctor.
Alright. Straight roll, I'll just do it twice. The 18's a pretty good start.
Oh, okay.
21, it got better.
You find nobody that got beat up that same night, but you do manage to find a doctor that did to sell some laudanum, some sleeping juice to
Pelly.
Yeah.
That motherfucker. As soon as I learn that, I'll try to round everybody up. Even Mr. Erickson, because he's our man on the street. He might actually know where to find these guys.
All right, man.
So I'll get everybody together and I'll say, I think I've got a lead on Canary.
Fantastic. What do you have? And who is this homeless man?
Mr. Erickson.
Yeah.
He works
You don't
for
know
you.
Mr. Erickson?
He'll kind of like give a little bow.
I pay in peanuts. That's correct. Please go on.
All right. Well, right before Canary got taken, some some creep came to me and tried to get me to sell him some drugs, something that they could use to knock somebody out. But I
Oh,
wouldn't do
God.
it. Yeah, I wouldn't do it because I don't do that. And anyway, I didn't think anything about it until I started asking around to see if maybe Black Canary managed to beat somebody up, and found a guy in a nearby clinic that sold him the laudanum that he was looking for, and that made me think maybe that's how they knocked her out. Maybe that's how they got her out of here without anybody hearing what happened.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Jeez.
So this guy, I don't know him. He said his name was Pelly, and you know those guys that have been going around the town with the silver shirts on? He had some of those guys with him.
At the mention of a name, Roxy will dig through her bag for the address book. See if she can find that name or any like new addresses, phone numbers.
Good. You are able two things. You find her dad's phone number, but you also are able to find the name of a printing house in Gotham City. And if you match it to some of the propaganda that she had collected, you can see it's like mailed from the same location.
Okay, we've got 2 leads. I guess I gotta break the news to her dad.
Yeah, maybe he knows something about what's going on. It's good. Why didn't we think of that before? We should have.
Yeah.
Yes, are just crushed by the loss. It's okay to not think clearly.
Mr. Erickson, you think you could find out where these silver shirt guys hang out?
Yeah, I think I can find out where they're going. They wear pretty obvious uniforms. I would say, DM, can I attempt a perception check to try and locate where these guys are congregating?
So are you? So there. So I just told you that there's an address that you guys can check out. Are you trying to?
Oh shit!
To find an alternate location than that?
Sorry.
Or are you trying to...
There's
Yeah.
she'll rip out the page with the address and say, Mr. Erickson, try here first.
Yeah, I kind of want to corroborate. Like,
Okay.
Is this printing house the same place? Is a bunch of these silver-coated guys hang out at this printing house?
Gotcha. Okay. That was my question. That I just said perhaps too snarkily.
Okay. I'll take the address and give a little. I'll give a little salute to Roxy, and then I'll be off.
All right. Let's see. Well, since GDM hasn't talked much, we'll just go forward with this scene. The man on the street. You're walking on the street. You do your street thing, creeping, crawling, craping, being homeless.
Being homeless.
Oof. I've lost my touch.
Let's say I feel like I'm mostly trying to stake out this place, just hang out near it, try and figure out the goings on of what's happening around here.
Yeah.
Just a paper bag on the sidewalk to keep you company.
Mm-hmm. Drinking, no doubt.
I was gonna say, do you get stage fright? Or you're like, okay, gotta look homeless, gotta make sure I don't look like.
He's got that pretty much down. He's pretty confident in his homeless person look.
Yeah,
The
understood.
paper bag covered 40-ounce beer is not even part of the disguise. He just had that.
Yeah.
Fuel.
But yeah, if you check out this printing house, yeah, you'll indeed see mainly guys in work shirts are not wearing their cool stormtrooper uniforms while doing physical labor. But yeah, people are throwing stacks of reams of paper into trucks, and yeah, you see a few people in silver shirt walk into this building.
All right. Is there any windows in this building?
Yeah, of course.
Mm.
We've already established that Mr. Erickson does like to peek in windows.
Well, let's be clear. I heard that one break and went, "Oh, what's going on?" I was thinking about that. I was like, "This looks bad for my character," but nobody brought it up, so I was like, "I'm not going to bring it up either." I'm not going to.
Guardian clocked it. Don't worry. He got the ick from Erickson.
Nothing gets past the doctor.
Do you want to roll stealth or perception?
Let's go stealth to try and get me in position first.
Excellent. That's the correct answer. Roll stealth.
Especially since you have all that extra stealth.
I do. I have a edge, and I have a +9 in it. So a +3 from dexterity, and then since I have 3 traits, 3 levels in the way of stealth, I have a +6 from the way of stealth. Why 9 is not an option? Okay, I'll just do none. Manually edit. Okay.
Ooh.
So I rolled a wait. What the hell? Okay, yeah. So I rolled a base 10, so 19 in total.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure how to add the bonus from my way of stealth.
Yeah, the way it doesn't take into account you might have multiple talents contributing to it. And
Yeah.
so sometimes it doesn't have the number in the drop down that you need.
All right, you are able to skitter up without being seen, and now you may make perception.
Sweet. Okay, so a 16 in total, as I have a +3 to perception from way of stealth as well.
Alrighty. You are able to find that Black Canary is indeed being held on the second floor of this building.
Can I see how many of these silver shirt guard guys there are?
Not with the roll you made.
Okay.
There's a handful. There's a few.
Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good enough for me. Is she locked in a separate room? Like, how is she, as far as I can tell, how is she confined? Is she like locked in a room? Is she, classic tied to a chair? Is she what?
So Wonder Woman's lasso is there for some reason.
Yeah. She's on St. Andrew's Cross. Yeah, she's like locked up in the office of the warehouse where the printers are.
Okay. All right. There's too many people for me to fight myself, and also this is not my episode, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go with what information I found and return to Roxy and the others.
All right. Roxy makes a phone call to Black Canary's father.
Yes.
Honestly, I can respect the intelligence, of not getting into a fight when it's not your episode. Otherwise, you get your shit kicked.
Well, I'm like, this is not supposed to be my fight. I can try and break her out. It's not
I'd
my
like
turn.
to think. I'd like to think that on your way, like walking back, you pass by a car sitting on the side of the curb with a passed out, drunk Tracer Bullet who had been following up a lead to investigate Jonathan Pelly, but got drunk and passed out in his car.
What a hero.
didn't even see them bring Black Canary into the building.
Roxy makes a phone call to Black Canary's father.
Yes. Ring, ring, ring.
Okay, now Riley, you say connecting.
Oh, connecting.
Hello? Dinah's father here.
I love you. Anyway. Hi, this is, I'm a friend of Dinah's. I haven't heard from her in almost,
Oh my god, has something happened to her?
that's what I'm worried about. So I was in her room and a bunch of her mail was splayed out, and it looked like she was getting ready to send it to you.
Oh, those Nazi sons of guns got her. And he says, yeah, the mail. Yeah, she noticed a few months ago she was put on some mailing list of some sort, but she started getting a whole bunch of, fascist mailing from people. And she knew me being the person that pretty much invented mailing advertising. Might have some information on this.
Okay. So I can give you these to you, and maybe that'll help us figure out who's like creating these, or is that what you mean?
Well, yeah, actually, so, just to go a little farther, do you have the mail with you right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a look at them. Do you notice anything strange about them?
Do I?
And he says, look at the top right corner. Do you notice the stamp? There is no stamp. There is no stamp on this letter.
Oh, there's not a stamp.
That's right. So tell me, how then could this letter, and thousands, millions of letters like it, reach people all across America, sent by the postal office, if it doesn't have a stamp?
Oh shit, you're right. Somebody's hand delivering them directly?
No, these are being delivered by the U.S. Postal Service themselves. Tell me, Dinah's friend, do you know what a franc is?
Are you talking about like French money?
Not exactly. A franc is a privilege given to... yeah, Frank, he's at the diner all the time. Frank is a privilege given to members of Congress. And it's set up to allow them to communicate, matters of state to their constituents. So they are able to send mail out without it needing a stamp if it's official government business. I discovered that these this postage that's going out, they are each sent out under the frank of a few key U.S. senators.
Wait.
Nazi
So it's-
propaganda funded
Yeah.
by the U.S. government and distributed by the U.S. government.
So they've got Dinah.
Yes, I've taken my findings to the FBI, and they're more concerned with communists, but I've gotten tons of death threats from Nazis and Nazi sympathizers, and they finally struck. They've taken my daughter.
Well, I think we might have a lead on where she's at. Do you want us to, should we call the police at this point, or are they in on it too?
I mean, some police are definitely in on it, and if not, sympathetic to the cause. But, what other option is there?
We find her ourselves.
And, she was like, yeah, for months now, I've been the only person, well, me and Dinah have been the only person trying to uncover this Nazi scheme. So, I know what it's like to try to take justice into your own hands. But I'm doing it from afar. It's much too dangerous for you to put yourself in danger like this.
Think it's the only way.
Well, I don't want to burden you too much, but if while you're saving her, you can somehow find proof that what they're printing it was given to them by the Nazi government in Berlin, that would go a long way to proving our case here.
Okay, I think we can do that.
But obviously priority save my daughter or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm about to go meet up with everyone again to reconvene and talk about what I just learned from you, and there's a printing facility that we have the address to that we think is at least some kind of criminal activities going on there. It might be where she's at. I don't know, but thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll find your daughter. And kick Nazi ass.
Hell yeah. All right.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Guardian, can we talk how this GIF that you posted in the top right corner, it just says slaughtering bunnies?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe that's somebody's username. I don't know. I didn't think I would have the opportunity to post 2 hot dog gifs, but Frank.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you know what a Frank is?
Oh, I'm familiar with a Frank, buddy.
Oh.
Is the son
Good friend.
familiar with a flower?
All right.
Erickson has made a discovery.
We're all meeting in the diner after hours. Can we do that?
We can do that.
Finally gonna get some warm food.
So, What'd you find?
So I went where he told me, and uh, uh, he takes a second. He's got to fully remember what he discovered and why he went there. Um, but he's like, dude, she is there though. She is there. I got her locked up in like one of the main offices there. I didn't see quite how many guys they had. A good handful or two.
Okay. Okay. So we know where she's at. Um, this is so I talked to Dinah's dad, who basically, gosh, how do I summarize what he told me? It's from the top down, okay? It's the Nazi government influencing um American politicians, and they're sending out propaganda, and um somehow Black Canary got wrapped up into it. I mean, she dug too deep, probably. I'm guessing. Uh, she and her dad both knew about it. Yeah. So that's who we're dealing with, I guess, is Nazi propagandists, American Nazi propagandists.
That's heavy.
Crazy. Just the Black Canary get involved in all of that. That's man, I feel like we had enough to worry about. She went and found a whole new thing.
Yeah, that's Dinah. Always getting stirred up into something super.
Well, so we're gonna go. We're gonna get the police to go in there and rescue her. What's the plan?
I don't think we can go to the police. They're sending this mail out through a. Do you know what a frank is?
Like a hot dog?
Kind of. Uh, and she'll explain it. And so we don't really know how embedded in God, our politicians, the police department. I mean, it could be anyone we know. It could be half the people we know.
Huh. You think? Yeah. You think that if we tell oh, what's his name? The guy that punched you. Um, if we tell
I don't
them
know his
where
name, but he worked for Berman.
Berman, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, let me
Um,
find that guy's name.
Isaiah.
they think Berman would send some guys over there to rescue her, or I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not so good with the shooting thing.
Right, right, Doc. Uh, we can't just leave her there. I don't know. Can I make a roll to like think about whether getting Berman involved would be? No, 'cause see, he doesn't want me searching for her. He wants me.
Training for the fight.
Yeah, so if we got him involved, it'd probably be bad for.
Yeah, I mean, you'd essentially have to be like, "Hey, I know you punched me and told me not to do this, but I did it anyway."
Yeah.
But the doctor's just like, I don't know what to do. I'm not a superhero. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's good. That's a good thought. We can't call him. So what do we do?
I think we have to do it ourselves.
Okay.
I can trust you and you and you.
Well, I'm just gonna come out and say I'm still against this plan.
I know.
Wait,
I
let me
know
be
it's
clear on that. One,
it's
just want to let you know.
probably stupid. It's probably way too dangerous. Uh, but she's my friend. I don't. The longer we worry and wait, I mean, uh, I mean, they could be hurting her right now for all I know. We have to save her.
Well, I'm willing to give it a try. For you, Betty. We'll do this.
And I'll bring my bag and fix up anybody that gets hurt.
Mr. Erickson?
I mean, you got me another plate of food. I feel like I still owe you something. It's
All right, so it's settled.
I
We
would
leave.
like another plate of food as well. Sorry.
Oh,
No.
oh, of course, of course.
Well, we've got a we've got a rack of francs right here.
I'll do one thing. I have no idea how this would work mechanically. I will look though. He'll take out a tiny little, bottle of some sort of not anesthetic. Yes, anesthetic. And I'll say, I'll hand it over to um, Roxy and be like, um, look, I don't know. I guess that Pelly guy was using something like this for knocking people out. Maybe if you need to take somebody out quietly to get in there, just look. I trust you, but I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
Um, she'll say, Doc, you're coming with me. I
Oh,
think
you mean?
I think you'll need that. I've already got these, and she'll kiss her fists.
Um,
You want a knockout?
I'm more likely to knock myself out with this, but I'm coming with you. We'll see what happens.
All right. And Lotus,
Yes.
give me Roxy's transformation sequence of her transitioning from Black Eye Betty to Dollface.
Okay. Um, so she's gonna obviously this is a fight,
Mm-hmm.
and in her mind she's preparing for it like she does for every other fight, you know? And she's looking at herself in the mirror, and she's like, I can't be Black Eye Betty anymore.
Can I propose something? She's like shadow boxing in her mind. She's got her eyes closed. She's shadow boxing her opponent. And it's like whoo whoo whoo, and then she gets to the point where she's like, and then I take the hit and I use it to attack them, but it's like there's like a gunshot, and she's like, oh dang, that won't work. And she does another sequence, and then another gunshot, and then rule of three happens a third time, and she's like, I can't fight these guys like I usually fight.
Yeah. Okay. What are you trying to...
Work with me.
I'm working. All I could think of was the Matrix when you were saying that.
Yeah.
When he goes through the training course and gets the gun to his face. She'll yeah, I love that. She will yeah, she can't get in close and take hits this time. She's got to fight smart and not just aggressive. She knows what, in this case, taking a blow is life or death, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I can't be Black Eye Betty anymore. I've got to keep my face clean. And she'll be like a doll. And thinks back on being called Dollface by like every man she's interacted with in her life. She's like, you know what? I'll give him Dollface.
All right, what's Dollface look like? How's the outfit different? What's the big full page panel of art?
I think it's like an embracing of like womanhood. So she wears like a full on like boxing uniform right now. I think she'll put on a pair of like white gloves instead of mitts,
Mm-hmm.
It's little white gloves. A polka dot dress that she'll like hike up on one side so she's still got mobility. And she'll do her hair up in the mirror. And she'll think to herself, wow, I haven't dressed like this since, in 10 years. Since she stopped living with her parents. I had to rough it on her own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like she looks like a proper well-dressed for a Sunday lady. But looks are deceiving.
Oh yeah.
Not covering your face or anything, huh?
No. Except makeup.
Yeah, nice.
Ooh, maybe like a hat with a veil.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Little church hat.
Church hat. They're I'm trying to find a good one. Oh, that's a damn good one. Wow. I've never seen that before. Hold on, pause.
Okay.
Boom.
That's cool.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Yep, that's it.
All right, we appear outside the print shop.
Okay.
4 psychos and a plan.
No, half a plan, more like.
Yeah, I think Betty's a fight master. I think you guys just charge in and fight. I don't know.
I think Erickson should go in first since he's kind of unassuming
Kind of homeless.
to get us.
I
Let's
I
not
am here to
forget.
stab somebody. That's what I'm here for.
to get us like you peep through windows and
You know, that thing you do where you
that
peep
thing you
in
do.
windows?
Homeless people wander into dilapidated buildings all the time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm all for trying to break in, see if I can get in and map out more of this place or get us an advantage somehow. I could set a fire. That'd be fun.
Classic player.
Dr. Scott is busy trying to make tranquilizer darts out of his syringes and drugs.
Classic player. Okay, roll.
Well, tranquilizer dart is an actual piece of gear, so I was like, okay, that's something maybe I could do.
Oh yeah.
Do you have this piece of gear?
I've got I didn't spend my gear or spend anything on gear, but I assume I have like medical equipment, and so I want to try to create this gear out of my medical equipment.
Sure. Roll intelligence.
All right. Would you say way of biology or medicine or anatomy counts here? Maybe medicine, but not the others, I would assume.
I would say medicine.
Okay, cool. So +2 +1. 16.
Uh, success. Just-
I mean, I'm just doing what I can do here. I'm not gonna be very good at throwing these anyway.
Yeah, you're able to stock up. You've got the doctor's got a bandolier on this.
They don't even do damage. It's like a con save if I hit. Do no harm.
Oh yeah.
Right.
All right, Erickson, you wander into the warehouse. Then what happens?
I um, I guess I'm trying to get as close to Black Canary as I can. Do they have like guards posted at the door in front of her?
Not really. It's just like a print house.
Okay.
So you wander in, and some dude in like work jeans is like, "Oh hey, you gotta get out of here, dude."
Is he the only one nearby?
Sure.
Okay.
I cussed through it.
No, I'm gonna try and like I'm gonna try and slur my speech a little bit. Like, well, I don't gotta be so loud about it. Come on, I'm just wandering around. It's like just trying. I'm trying to get closer to him without him continuing to yell and make a bunch of noise.
The presses are rolling. Of course, I have to be loud. Get out of here. Points towards the I guess the truck bed that you came in.
I'll go, yeah. Hey man, you got $1 or something that I can just continuing to get a little closer to him.
Some guy walks up to him, shakes his head. He's like, Hitler would have exterminated this guy a long time ago.
Ugh.
Can I try and like sneak while he's got them distracted?
Yeah, roll dexterity.
Okay. trying to determine whether to add my. I have physical prowess. Way of physical prowess.
Uh-huh. Doesn't that say athletics?
+1 bonus. Yeah. Accomplished athlete. Accomplished athlete. +1 bonus per level for tests related to physical activities. I mean,
Yeah.
it's referring to like sports and stuff. Or like physical feats: climbing, swimming, jumping, sneaking.
Prowling like a cat? That seems physical.
I can see the
Yeah,
argument.
it's like in a.
I'll give it to you.
I'll just do it. I'll just.
Whoa.
Oh.
There you go. See, you both succeeded anyway, so I'm good. Oh wait, you're adding +18 to this.
It's an edge, it looks like.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she rolled 18. She rolled a 2 and an 18, and then got +3.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2 is knocked out. I got the 18.
Very well. This you sneak in, past these guys, make it to the second floor.
Excellent. The doctor and Sunday are.
The doctor
too.
has he's gone up the stairs and then turned around and was like, nope, I shouldn't be here. This is dumb. Why? And then he turned back around. It's like, nope, my friend is in trouble, and turned back around like 3 or 4 times, and then he finally gets to the door and he's like poking his head around the door real quick. Well, that was too quick. Didn't see anything. Try again. Try a third time. He's just kind of stuck in a loop. He's not going inside yet.
He's that gif of Grandpa Simpson. Walking in, taking his hat off. Going in a tiny circle, taking his hat, walking out.
I have a vivid memory of some movie where somebody's hiding and they're like, I'm gonna take a quick peek, and they poke their head up and then like, what'd you see? Too quick, didn't see anything. He's doing that, like, where he's like, he doesn't want to get, anybody to see him, but he's not paying enough attention to get a full picture of what's going on, and can't convince himself to walk inside yet.
You ever done this thing where you like blink rapidly and it's supposed to help you remember an image?
I have never done that. I didn't know that was a thing.
No.
I think I just got that from Stormlight Archives, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Do I just like start combat on this homeless guy? I think maybe so. Let's see where Roxy goes with this now. You're on the second floor. You're undetected.
Okay. All right.
You see the office where Erickson is, or perhaps Evanson, where the homeless man is. Told you that. Dinah's being kept.
Oh, he's in. Oh, okay. I thought. Okay. He's not in the office though, right?
No, he's on the first floor, distracting them, being drunk.
All right. I thought you had said he was. Okay, I was confused for a second.
It said where he said
Dinah
was. Yeah.
Okay. She'll. I guess the door's closed.
Closed door policy.
Okay. She'll put her ear up against it and listen.
You hear radio music coming through.
Anything good?
The Gotham Knights are playing they're playing the Redskins.
Damn it! I wanted to listen to that. Oh well. Did you hear like any foot beats or like anything? Anybody moving around?
No, nobody moving around.
She'll back up and she'll kick the door open.
Okay. Bust into the office. Office empty except for Black Canary, handcuffed to a radiator.
she'll run over and be like, "Hey, Dinah, is she responsive? Is she okay?"
What, Roxy? Is that you?
Yeah. I'm so glad you're okay. She'll like hug her and just try to figure out a way to get her unhooked from this radiator. What
Yeah,
happened?
help me out. These freaks have had me in here for 3 days.
What are they doing to you? Are you okay?
Nothing. They're just feeding me and they're like, really nerding out over like Roman architecture and stuff. It's so boring.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I guess dexterity to pick a lock.
Okay. I was just gonna try and break the radiator.
Break the radiator. All right.
That she's
Strength.
handcuffed you?
Yeah, sure, strength.
Okay.
Deal with the handcuff later.
Yeah.
You're lucky I don't know how radiators work. I assume there's heat and steam that are produced.
He's Googling, do radiators explode?
How to screw my girlfriend with radiator.
Yeah, you need to add
What?
the last part of that
I was
sentence,
gonna say,
otherwise.
you need to speed up the pace there a little bit.
Yes, you picked you made a certain choice for where you put the pause in that sentence.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna roll. I don't have anything to add to it unless this is a physical feat. I'm just kidding.
It obviously is. Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, burn your hands on the radiator because it radiates heat. I bet.
Ow.
You know, obviously combat begins once you kick that door down, and so all the goons in here are like, "Hey, we're gonna attack this homeless guy like a swarm of amoebas."
Why?
Combat's been triggered. He's tagged as a hostile figure, and so they just attack the closest guy. What can I say?
You get turned into Swiss cheese by these fucking Nazis.
Evan Erickson is on the board.
Don't worry, I'll stitch you back together if you know they throw you out here or something.
So there's got to be enough left of me to stitch.
That is one huge beard.
That's right. This is gonna be a horde. Oh, first horde. Initiative 11. Let's see. Who else we got here? We got Sunday Silence. Whoa, Silence. I thought it was Silas this entire time.
No, it's silence.
Okay.
That's a race boss. But anyway, it died. Anyway, that's a 14 initiative.
Also a 14 for Dr. Scott.
Okay. 38 for Dollface, was it?
16.
And what was it for Evan Erickson? Also 16?
Also 16.
Alright.
That is one homeless man. Jesus.
Well, he has 16 dexterity, but no defensive bonuses. So
yeah,
he's just in clothes.
I've got no defense and 7 hit points.
I've got 10 hit points at least. I've got but still not great with no damage reductions or anything.
Yep. No damage reduction. Why would a doctor be walking around with a bulletproof vest?
How's a homeless guy gonna get one?
Yeah. Also, I'm poor. I couldn't afford one.
Just reading up.
It'd be funny if you did have a vest, but it was like it had been ablated down to like one because you just
Oh, yeah.
found it in the dumpster.
It's got one charge left on it. That's it. I'm gonna get shot one time, and then it's gonna fall apart off me.
Evan. So Dollface has already gone. So it goes to Evan Erickson.
These guys are aware of me as a hostile, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Even
So
though
I can't surprise stab them. Okay. I guess I'll have to regular stab them. I'll go ahead.
I mean, you were
soon-
going for this. I didn't give you the chance because I didn't know what you were doing. So you can go ahead and do it if you'd like to.
For what?
Surprise stab.
Oh yes. All right. As soon as they like turn to wherever Roxy is making noise, I'm like, I got him. I go in for the stab as soon as they're not looking at me. It worked.
It's like a big, excited, crazy homeless guy. Ah, gotcha.
So,
Some rusty metal he found in the parking lot on the way over here.
okay. So a 23 to hit, and it does a d6 plus 3. It rolled a 6 and a 1 because of the exploding dice, and then because it is a sneak attack, there's an extra d6 of damage, which is a 5. So 15 points of damage to this guy.
Interesting.
Do hordes work like you? They have a pool of hit points and you reduce them.
Yes.
So you might have got more than one guy.
Oh.
Yeah, very well might have.
I just see the back of like 3 heads. I'm like, sweet.
Oh shit, he's stabbing people.
Yeah. Dr. Scott's like, what the fuck?
I'm here to help. Thank you, crazy homeless dude.
I didn't sign up for this.
You really did it.
I did.
Alright, that is a crit, so that's 30 damage.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
So. What? Damaging a horde. What's it say here? Yeah. I was hoping it's, like, you get one guy, you gotta cap the damage there. Okay. Yeah, so describe how this homeless man that everybody's underestimated
Oh my god.
instantly kills / knocks out 6 different people.
I feel like they're like all 6 right. If this is actually happening, they're real close, and they're like starting to grab and push him, and he kind of turns around, and they hear Roxy upstairs, so all of them are like facing towards him, but then turn, so it's just a line of necks, and he's like sick. It just It goes across each one with the switchblade he was grabbing.
Dude.
Surprise, bitches.
And the League of Assassins spy in the corner just nods his head in approval.
Good fucking god. Is that how crits work in this? It's just above a 20?
It's 10 above their
It's
defense.
10 over their defense, I think.
Oh, okay.
All right, good job. You know,
Wow.
it could have been better, but they, they do have the chance to rout now that you've taken out half their health. So it goes to Anthony.
Fantastic. Sunday did bring his baseball bat this time, so he's gonna get up one of these fuckers, just slamming in big numbers. That's horrible. Never mind. He misses.
You went to get somebody, but they fell down when they had their neck cut open along with 5 other people. And we're like, oh, okay. They've been
Great job, homicide. This is why I pay you.
Peanuts.
All right, over to Dr. Nick Scott.
I think Dr. Nick Scott goes try to save the people whose throats have been slashed. Oh my god, they're going to die! No, he'll poke his head around the corner and see whichever guy is about to, I know it's a horde, but whichever guy is about to retaliate against our homeless Avenger here, he'll try to sling one of his homemade tranquilizer darts at him. I don't know how this is how this will work against a horde, but it might not matter because he doesn't have a great chance to hit anyway.
While he rolls that, I did just read sneak attack, and the extra damage doesn't get multiplied by a by a critical.
Oh, okay. So it's only
So they take
25 damage.
20. Yeah, take 5 less damage.
I crit.
Whoa.
The
2
damage is I had to put a damage thing in there, so that doesn't matter. But it's a con check of 15, or they go on. There's a detrimental state, I'm sure, or they fall into a deep sleep and become paralyzed. The state paralyzed.
Okay.
Crit is insane.
I wish I rolled like this more often. Like this is in the golden night here. I'm sure it'll turn before the most important roll that I have to make is the one that's gonna fuck up. But
Now
it's gonna be like, can you say? Oh, go ahead.
It does not provide Constitution stats, and does not say anything about it in the rules either, from what I can tell.
Well, maybe we just reduce their number by 1 then.
Yeah, that's what I think.
For a crit? With a tranquilizer dart, though. That's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
blow a hole through a guy's neck and
hit the second guy. I'd be horrified. I'd be like, I wouldn't do it again. I'd be like, well, never mind. It was a stupid idea to begin with.
Jesus. Great, yeah, you take it down.
Okay, and then I go back. I unpoke my head around the door, I guess.
All right, goes to these guys. First, we'll see if they pee themselves and run away.
Dr. Scott is definitely wearing his latex or whatever the timely equivalent of those is. He's geared up for surgery here.
Okay. Dollface, have no worry. There's no need for you to enter combat. Well,
Shit! What?
you know,
The homeless guy scared him off.
that's right. It's
A crazed homeless man killed 4 or 5 guys.
yeah.
How many was it?
6. It became 5 without the.
Oh,
sneak
okay.
damage.
So they saw a homeless guy just like slaughter 5 guys. We're like, oh, we gotta blow this popsicle.
Yeah, they broke. They're like, we can't handle that. That's insane.
You know what? I don't even like fascism.
They're rising up. They're rising up.
I'm fond of my skin, personally.
All right, I just gotta get her unhooked from the radiator, right?
Yeah. Eric should
Surely
hold this
Dollface.
radiator. Yeah,
No, don't slice it.
Another strength roll for me.
Okay.
Dollface.
Let's see. Trying to see if there's any bonuses I could add to it.
Yeah, definitely that like physical bonus.
Do you want me to give you some steroids?
No.
You throw a dart to her from across the room. Halfway across, you realize it's another tranquilizer dart instead of steroids.
Oh,
Like,
whoops.
oh, she just.
15.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens. You rip it out.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Okay, we gotta blow. This is. I don't know how many dudes are down there, but it sounds like there was quite a scuffle going on.
They're all dead,
10
except
at
for the ones
least.
that ran away.
What? What?
There's like 5 dead guys down there.
How? Did you do that?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No, that was.
That's like surgical precision.
I'm not a surgeon. I'm just a doctor.
Sunday?
I'm just a.
Was it Sunday?
It wasn't Sunday.
You look over and you see he's got his switchblade out and he's like very gingerly cleaning it on the pant leg of one of the dead guys. He's like, ooh, maybe that was too much. Maybe that was too much.
Just arterial spray, just like splattering the walls still.
He's like assessing that guy's shoes, like, I don't think those might fit me actually. While he's cleaning his knife off, he's like, maybe I didn't need to do that, but the guy has some nice boots on.
Is there anybody else in the building besides us?
No, they all ran away.
So if I wanted to burn this building down,
Well, there's one guy that's paralyzed, and maybe we should drag him outside unless you want to burn him alive.
I don't want to do that. No. Maybe we drop him off at the hospital. I don't know.
He'll be fine in a little while.
Okay, maybe just leave him in the bushes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This place is it's a tainted garden. They're growing fascism, you know?
Also, they're kidnapping women. That's horrible.
Yeah, we can't let this place exist.
Just one woman.
Yeah, that's
that
how it
we
starts.
know of.
It's one woman, and it's not anybody that you know,
Yeah.
right? But
Then
then it is somebody you know, and then it's you.
yeah. Then
Cool.
suddenly they buy an island.
Yep.
Yeah, you said it.
Then they start turning our apartments into places just like this, so they can work out of them and create this giant fascism machine. I won't stand for it.
That's right. Yeah, burn this shit down.
We probably don't even need any accelerant. It's the place is just full of dry paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kicked that radiator just a little bit ago. Pretty
It's
sure
like
it's gonna
full of
blow up.
steaming oil.
By GM standards, that radiator.
Yeah, as she's saying this, she's like, we have to burn it down, and you guys are just nodding your heads as you look behind her, and there's just a fire spreading, like, already.
Maybe we should go now. We could go now.
Yeah, let's go. And she'll like she's got Dinah, linked under. She's up under her arms, propping her up.
Yeah. Thanks for coming for me.
Say, you do it for me, right? She'll look at her and cock her eyebrow.
Absolutely. And then
And they'll bump fists.
we bump fists, and then transitions to you bumping fists with swast
Ding, ding, ding.
titties, swastitas, tatas,
Swastika.
swashtatas.
Who are these?
Who are these tiny
Keg?
men? Give me a second. Where are the jugs? Where are the jugs? Alright, and the fight begins. Bruno versus Dollface. Announced for the first time was Dollface.
That's right. She makes sure to like slip all that information to the announcer, 'cause she's also messed up over how Israel Berman treated her.
Absolutely.
She's like, I'm not his Black Betty, his Black Eye Betty, prize fighter. I'm fighting this one for me.
Yeah. Kick her ass, Dollface.
And she'll play up to the crowd a little bit.
Now look at them, look at each other, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know. It takes something away when she's playing into the name." Yeah.
That's right.
They scratched their heads, and I'm not sure how to feel about it. Ding ding. Let's see. Initiative 11 for me. So you go first.
All right.
Ruh-roh, that means they spend a lot of stat points in strength for that character creation.
Let's see. We are fighting. I'm going to argue that this does in fact give me that +1 bonus.
It's a sport.
Or boxing, yes.
Nah, I'll give it to you. I don't think it's intended to, but I'll give it to you.
Well, it's one of the ways that you get when you take the Fight Master.
Okay.
It usually says it'll say this never applies to attacks if so if it doesn't say that, you're probably good.
Okay.
Well, now you've got me curious. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. I won't look for it now.
I might be disappointed.
I'm actively looking for it. Let's see. Weight of physical prowess. The character benefits from a +1 bonus per level for all tests related to physical activities: swimming, running, throwing, climbing, jumping, etc. That's it.
Throwing a punch?
I don't have to take the +1 also. I'm chill.
No,
I'll
do it.
fight with
Do
my
it.
fist.
I told you to do it. Do it. Oh,
20.
a 20. A 20 hits. You do 4 damage. You pop. Run in, quick jab. But Bruno unfazed. She shakes her head and growls at you. She is going to take her fingers, rub them along, the swastikas on her boobies. Releasing the Ubermensch combat drugs soaked into the swastika tape,
Yeah.
Ah, yes. The best way to deliver drugs is through the nipples.
That's right.
Through the nipple.
That's right. That's right. See, much
The way I do my drugs.
like Bane here, he's got these like veins in his arms. We see those in her titties start to appear.
Ugh. I did not need any more reason to be grossed out by her.
Awful.
She says, "You're not gonna like my political views." Anyway, so she's injecting herself with a combat drug with a venom. That's her turn. So she's buffing herself, and it goes back to Black Eye Betty. I mean Dollface.
All right. I'm not worried. We're gonna go in for another. Hut, hut, shabab, shall weave. A 10.
Ooh, a 10 misses.
Don't forget about exploit points in case you have a bunch of them.
Oh, true. We are here in the third act, and I have 2 exploit points I can use, so I will use one for this.
All right, taking it up to 20, which is a hit, and you do 5 damage to her. She goes, "Oh, ow!" And she's a foot taller. She's big and muscly now, so she's gonna pull her fist back and punch you with it.
Nice.
My defense is 13.
Yeah, 14 against melee attacks.
Actually, 14. Yes. Yes.
All right, you dodge it. Back to you. Light on your feet. Makeup on must.
That's right. She's learning not to take the hits. She's delivering them. Oh, 7.
Oh, you can do another.
Do I use?
Yeah, if you want.
I'll do it.
Tough. That's a tough decision if you only have
I
you
know.
only got 2.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right, 6 more damage.
Did you add your isn't it like 1 plus your willpower or something like that because of hold on, let me look it up because you might have one more. Go ahead. Don't let me stop you, but you might have another one.
She takes another hit to her stomach, but she's still standing. She's big, she's powerful, she's tall. And she's gonna swipe at you. Woo!
Dodged again.
Alright.
Doing fancy footwork.
And she has no fancy points because she has -1 willpower.
Oh yeah, so it's your profile, whatever you get for your profile plus your willpower bonus. Do you have a willpower bonus?
Yeah, it's 3.
Oh, so you have a minimum of 3, but then whatever Fight Master gets, you have those too. So let's see, Way of Shadows. No, not ways. Profiles.
Wait, what?
Let's see. Fight Master has 2, so you were right there, but then you add your willpower bonus, so you should have 5 if you had a +3 to willpower checks.
Oh. All right.
Most of the profiles that we've been working on had 0. Like the Streets of Gotham all had 0 points there.
Right,
so it was just the.
That's why it didn't like clock to me. I was like, yeah, that number looks right.
2, that's so many.
I was like, okay.
Been getting by with 1 this whole time.
Yeah. Okay. I think I need to go for another hit, right? That's where I'm at.
Yep.
Huh.
Nice.
Now you could spend an inspiration point to make that a crit.
Ah, what the hell?
Alright.
That's a pretty big hit for a crit, so.
Yeah, describe how you knock Bruno out.
She'll do like a fakie or something. She'll distract her with her with her right fist, and she'll go in with her left for a solid right to the jaw. Left hook.
Yeah. It's the first fake out you've ever done where you haven't sacrificed your own face in the process.
Right.
Alright, you take it, she stumbles back, she like falls into the ropes, and the ropes snap, and she falls into the audience, breaks your neck, she's dead forever. Nazis suck!
Oh.
Just but yeah, she like falls into the audience, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, yeah!"
USA, USA.
Israel Berman nods his head and lights a cigarette. Go on.
No. Continue.
No, it sounded like you had something important.
No, I said stick.
Sick. Yeah. Smiles, self-satisfied. Another deal well made by the Burman.
Roxy won't even make eye contact with him. This one
I love
wasn't
that you
for
didn't
him.
even take a punch. That's amazing.
I know, crazy.
Just for fun, can I roll the damage she would have done after getting hyped up on drugs?
Absolutely.
Oh.
And that was a 1.
I get taken one
That
of
was
those.
minimum damage, and it would have knocked me out one shot. You could conceivably have doubled my hit points in one hit if you rolled max. Well, and if you rolled max, it would have exploded. So yeah.
Would have been cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Venom
Well,
gives you plus 10 to your strength. So.
Jeez. I mean, I guess that's it's in line with what you would expect from the comics. Actually, it's probably weak, because like average guy is 10, so essentially it's given you the strength of another average guy on top of whatever strength you have.
Yeah. I'll take it.
I'd just like to get to the 10. Not an extra 10, just to the 10.
Real, yeah. Well, Riley, how do you think we should end your episode?
I think she would I don't know. She'd probably toss her like Black Betty regalia into the trash can, you know? Black Eye Betty regalia, and meet up with you know, her crew now, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday,
Yeah.
Dr. Scott, Mr. Erickson.
Dr. Scott won enough off of betting for Dollface that he can pay his mob back now.
Yeah, I love that.
Mob
I
loan
love
back.
that. Yeah, let's have an American Graffiti ending. Black Eye Betty went on to, you know,
Join the Justice
to-
League.
yeah, and fight real life Nazis.
I mean, teaming up with Black Canary, that's a pretty good combo right there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think Dollface is like, I'm not fighting for Berman anymore. And she's taken to the streets.
Yeah, she's vigilante. It's for justice. She's tackling fascism head on.
Hell yeah. Definitely like a dark character progression if you think about it too much, but in comic books, a positive direction in life.
Yeah. I like it. I made her like morality, justice and crime.
Balanced.
You got a code.
Yeah.
You got a code.
That's what it is. She's like, I'll commit crimes so that justice is served.
Well, sweet. Then we'll call it there. Session.
Nice.
Wait, I want to hear the American Graffiti endings for Mr. Erickson and Sunday Silence. So the like recap what they go on to do after this.
I like to think Sunday Silence got that one goon who knocked him out. He's not being him. So he's trying to fill the world with Black Eye Baddies now, because he has seen some people can make a difference,
Yeah.
especially homeless people. Goddamn.
Absolutely,
Perhaps the
that
second
guy.
man is not
I love
the most powerful dangerous power in Gotham.
it. That's great. Yeah, Sunday Silence is our Wildcat character.
It's a great name. I like that name. Did you say it was the name of a horse?
Yes, it was a Japanese hate racehorse.
Yeah, is it an Uma Musume?
Just about to ask that.
She shows up as a ghost. She never appears. Like her son appears. But yes, it is from One Musume. That's the guy, the trainer from One Musume. That is the joke. Indeed, the weeb joke.
Nice. Okay. DDM, what happens to this? He gets picked up by the League of Assassins, surely.
I was like, I think he maybe reflects on killing 5 people and goes, "Oh shit, where am I let my life go?"
Yeah, what am
And
I?
maybe he, as a result of that, kind of seeks help to get through his addiction and maybe better his life, and that's where he's at now.
This fucking military stimulants, man.
Well, I swapped it to opium, so he's been sneaking up to smoke small little bits of opium that he's been getting in between scenes. I imagine he's in trying to sneak into the opium den that what was his name? Israel what?
Berman.
Israel Berman runs. I'm sure there's one that he's like tried to be sneak in and been thrown out of many times.
Oh yeah, roll your willpower since you were in a combat. We have to see if your addiction gets worse.
Oh yeah. Before I try and make it better, let's see if it gets worse.
You can join Tracer Bullet in his car. Passed out.
There it is. Okay.
All right, yeah, you're
Nice.
good.
Oh,
You're
a
good.
17. I'm doing it. I'm on the road to recovery.
I just have to stress that he saved everyone's lives.
Yeah.
The
So
Horde
ridiculous.
had a +6 attack and 66 damage.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He
So
saved
if they didn't
everyone.
run away, they were about to light us up one by one.
Yeah. So that's a great.
That's
work.
why I didn't want to go in there. Well, I didn't know that it was that bad, but I knew that my character was not built to fight people.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling we could do it.
Yeah. I had made this guy, and I'm like, okay, hopefully, I'm like hoping I'll be able to get one stab in on like a guard or something, and then they'll be able to move past me into this, and that'll be it. Not whoosh! I slit the throat of 5 people in one clean sweep.
Sounds like maybe you were a former League of Assassins, and you got traumatized by the life and got hooked on drugs and disappeared.
Yeah.
Suddenly you went Jason Bourne for 5 seconds. Was like, what the fuck? How do I do this?
I'm like, oh no, I'm falling back into my old ways. I need to get better. I left to get better.
Yeah, what happened is there's gonna be 9 individual people, and I was like, Guardian said he wanted to see some new mechanics. I was like, so I'll do a horde instead. If I just stuck with 9 individual people, would have been fine. But instead, I gave them all 1 health pool, and it just would have been one poor guy that got atomized.
I have to say, I did count. I had a 50% crit rate.
Wow,
Crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Even my
'cause
non-crits were high rolls too.
You should have a 5% crit rate.
So, it was like this is. I mean, I didn't roll that many times. I counted 8 rolls that I did, but 4 of those 8 were crits. It's insane.
Get ready for the finale. You know what
Yeah,
awaits you.
Yes. Now that I have burned all of my luck, it will be much worse.
Roll20 has proven it has no gumption about rolling 3 ones in a row. So.
Yeah. To start planning how my heroic death is going to go, because I have to salvage the poor rolls somehow by I don't know, blowing up my jetpack in a beneficial way.
yeah, let's talk about next week, guys. Everybody levels up, of course.
Heck yeah. I'm
And
gonna put back some of those things I had to take away.
Yeah, I can get some of my skills back.
I can fix my armor. And next week will be the grand finale when all 4 heroes join up. It's gonna be the grand opening of the World Fair. Huh. Oops, spoiler. Yeah, it should be fun. Does anybody have any thoughts or feelings about that or what it should look like?
My feelings are excited.
I am also excited.
Yeah. This is gonna be an interesting crew. It's gonna be two fighters, a flyer, and an inventor with throwing knives.
You know, it'll be, of all of the games of this that we played, this will be the closest one to probably a traditional, like what we're used to playing as an RPG, because the other ones have been like we're all trying to spotlight one person. You know, it's not really a party. It's more like, you know, like what we've been saying, supporting characters. And so this time it's you know, a bunch of people that are equal in making a group. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays like that. Because I've been surprised how well this worked as a more like a cinematic thing. Um, so this will be fun.
Yeah. Let's see. Going into this, Time Sync out looking for revenge against Killer Moth. Dollface. You know, where's your character mentally going into the big team up movie? It's only gonna be like a few weeks after your movie is when the next one appears.
A great question. I don't know. Maybe I need to think on it.
Yeah, just is she like, I'm gonna fight crime now after that, or is she looking into this Pelly dude who kidnapped her friend, or what's going on?
Yeah, you know, it wasn't my intention to make her like um a Jason Todd-esque character that's like a little bit a little bit dark justice. But I feel like that's kind of like where she's headed.
Now I'm like,
I'll have to figure. Yeah, not intentional, but definitely the trajectory. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I think I need to think on it.
okay, interesting. Silver Bolt, he's trying to stop the war, man.
Yeah, and you know, they shut down one fascist plot, but we know that they got a hold of a bunch of weapons, and we didn't fix that, and uh, you know, there's still more fascists trying to take over the country, trying to push us into war and doing all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's right. Um, yeah, he shut down their money making plan last episode. No, now
Yep.
information's on the loose this episode. We didn't get proof that they were working with the Nazis, but you know, what can you do?
Sure seems that way. Yeah, there's also, oh yeah, we burned we probably burned down the proof. Whoops. Uh, we totally forgot about that side quest.
I think she was is reckless.
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe
You know
that's
what I
her.
mean?
Maybe like how Tracer Bullet's got a side quest to go looking for Pelly. Maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe that's
He
her
didn't
side
manage to
quest.
do that. But yeah.
I kind of cut you off there, Riley. Did you have more to say about the recklessness?
No, no.
Mm-hmm. And finally, Dagda's still out there just like fighting the mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely no connection with the Nazis. So.
Air quotes magic piece of steel.
Yeah, it's just a piece of steel you found and freaks people out with.
So we'll see how he gets looped in. Go on.
I was gonna say we've apparently got a somebody stole the plans for the designs for the jetpack and got another flyer to deal with.
Yes. I think the Rogues Gallery will be on point for next week. So of note, the plot outlined today actually happened, real thing. Is that there was U.S. senators that it's unclear whether they're like directly getting their propaganda from Nazi Germany, but they were definitely getting it from like agents that were giving it to them to print and use U.S. government funds to mail out all this stuff on the taxpayer dime. And it really was discovered when like the guy that basically invented direct-to-mail advertising, his daughter was like, I'm getting a lot of Nazi mail. And he was like, well, I'll look into that. And yeah, he followed it all the way to the top. And the Nazis were threatening him. And he's like, it's like literally like, it goes all the way to the top. So he like exposed this huge conspiracy. And American hero.
Yeah. Man, imagine if that sort of thing could work these days.
Yeah.
It's like, it goes all the way to the top. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
And nobody cares.
We all see.
Yeah.
And another fun fact that I don't think we'll get to play out in our campaign, but this happened historically. Historically, the way the Silver Shirts met their end was they held a rally in a city that was held by the guy that Israel Berman is based off of, a real Jewish mafioso. And basically the guy was like, I'm a real criminal, and he like went to the guy's rally and like him and his thugs beat the shit out of him and his like lieutenants. And he was like, great, I never want to see you in my city ever again. You have until the end of the day to leave.
A little bit of gentlemanly disagreement, and they fixed it the way that, in a classy way.
That's right. And then he just like lost face, and the entire organization just crumbled after that.
Yeah, I also wish that would work. Whenever the leader of one of these movements gets gets embarrassed and humiliated in front of everybody, now they're just like, they're still fine with it.
That's right. It's good he got the shit beat out of him by Jews.
Yeah. It's just like, give them 3 days to come up with a talking point that they'll get all of their followers to parrot, and then they'll be fine.
Soon they'll all be pissing themselves, like Steve Bannon.
If pissing yourself was cool, I'm Miles Davis.
And that's where we'll end this